right. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fellowship of the D20. It is once again on like a polyhedron, but I feel like I should make an announcement. You probably noticed that we're playing a lot of side games and not going back to our main game with Phandalin 5. The reason is that two of our party members, Jeff and Jen, are unable to play right now, and it just isn't the Phandalin 5 without them. So we appreciate your patience, and we hope that you are enjoying these side games. Today we are diving back into the Sorceress of the Silver Sea with the party of 4 players this time, and Diemesis is our DM. But let me catch you up on what happened last time before we get started. We started off last session having healed the tree and defeated the tree that guarded it. But we did this first instead of going after Gankian, and there would be penalties for this. But not for a little bit. We went back through the portal and it took us to the tree, and we reached the other side. And when we reached the other side, Eldon was there, and we were grateful as we needed his help, and we were glad to see him free of the amber that Strahd was keeping him in. After he met Ragnar, our latest party member, we attempted to go into the second of the 2 portals to face the Headless Horseman. But the portal made us sacrifice something we can't live without so that we can use the portal. Ovak gave up his heart, which mechanically cost him 2 points of constitution. Eldon sacrificed a serum that he had been working on that I think would allow him to be a daywalker, if I remember correctly, and that cost him any knowledge or memory of that serum. Ragnar gave up his strength, which mechanically cost him 2 points of strength. Devlin was a bit more reserved and gave up his favorite flute, which was not acceptable sacrifice. However, it was made into an acceptable sacrifice by mechanically taking away 2 points of Devlin's charisma. On the other side of the portal, we found ourselves in a dark, quiet, and incredibly cold cave. It was damp from the water dripping down from the ceiling, and a strange fog rolled across the floor. Strangely, there are old fortifications and tree branches growing out from the walls and from the cave floor. Some of them on the walls, floor, and ceiling have even been sharpened into punji sticks. Stretching out ahead of us on the earthen floor was a pumpkin patch that spread out as far as we could see, and around the corner, Ovak, with his industrial-sized balls or lack of intelligence, you decide, heads right out into the pumpkin patch and shouts, "Reveal yourself!" And while Crom Dove does not reveal himself, the pumpkins themselves rise up to fight us, and we rolled for initiative. As per usual, you're going to have to watch the last game for the blow-by-blow on the battle. But after the battle was over, we took a rest. After our rest, we continued our search for Christopher Walken. A little ways ahead, Ovak could see that the floor had been paved but was broken up. However, there was an old camp off to the west we wanted to check out first. In searching through the camp, Eldon found an old journal. The journal told the story of an adventuring party like ours, but one from at least 75 years ago, who was wandering through the underground for months looking for Gankian until they died. They killed each other, or I don't know, went all Donner Party on us. We don't know it, actually, honestly. We also noticed that there was something squirming in one of the bedrolls, which turned out to be rats and some pumpkin heads consuming the flesh of whoever slept in that bedroll last and shouting "fuck October and November." But if there is a corpse in there for them to eat, then that person had to be shifting through time like the Duke, or aka Mr. Mind, and Ragnar had been. We continued a little further and found 2 sarcophagi. Just then we saw a shimmering on the north wall, and a giant set of lips appeared on the wall. From the lips came a female voice that said, "From earth you sleep, and to blood you seek. Wrapped in bandages I see all. You shall now face 3 trials before you reach he who is the master." Then, as we ventured forward, the lips said, "The sins of the adventurers will now be visited upon them." Then there was this moaning, like when Seamus was servicing an old halfling for some leather armor. It was about this time that Eldon and Devlin noticed that the lids of the sarcophagi were beginning to open, and once again we rolled for initiative. But something interesting happened during the fight. Gankian appeared and transported us to a forest while it was raining. Fortunately for those who have to travel with him, this was about as close to bathing as Ovak was gotten in quite a while, as hygiene is not high on any orc's priority list. But unfortunately for Eldon, the sun was high in the sky, and that means having to avoid sunlight or go all Cassidy from Preacher. Another big thing that was different is that we were now facing Gankian and a vampire. It was a hard-fought battle. But we did defeat the Black Crooked Man, and the vampire that was with him ran into the forest in fear of us. Left behind by the Headless Horseman was his full set of black +2 plate armor, which Ovac took, Devlin's flute, Eldon's serum, a necklace, a ring, and an unidentifiable red gemstone and green gemstone. Ovac took the green gemstone and got Ragnar's 2 points of strength, and Ragnar took Ovac's red gemstone and got his 2 points of constitution. The super epic mega semi-vorpal flaming longsword magically ended up on Eldon's hip. Devlin's flute came back enchanted so that once per day Devlin could cast Frightening Skull with it. This spell means that everyone within 100 feet of the caster must make a DC 20 wisdom save against it or take 2d8 necrotic damage. Eldon's vial of blood was now filled with the enchanted blood of an Aasimar. The ring, which Ragnar took, is a +3 ring of protection. The necklace is a necklace of a dimension door, and it allows the wearer to cast the dimension door, and it will 3 times per day. And Devlin took that. And with all of that, I shall hand it over to Diemesis for the game.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that awesome recap there. I also will say that I forgot to add the super duper mega vorpal Tiger Zord.
Semi-vorpal.
Yes.
Semi-vorpal longsword, yes. Flaming longsword.
To Eldon, which I will do while we are playing. So, but as you said, you all took a long rest. You set up camp. You are fairly certain that you are back in your version of Faerun and have identified the items to include armor, a sword, a magic ring, a flute, or the newly enchanted flute of Devlin, a necklace, amongst other things. So you find yourselves now somewhere in Silverlight Glade, but at this point you are lost. The remains of Don Kion have fettered away, melted away, turned into dust, and are gone. Also, one of his minions ran off into the woods and has long gone by now. Whether that will come back to haunt you, a la Jackie D'Antonio, who knows? But they have disappeared. And so you find yourselves in the middle of the forest now.
Yeah. Nem, I just sent you a whisper.
Okay.
Yeah. This looks really familiar, this area.
It does.
Does anybody remember what trail we went to get past?
Go ahead and give me a hold on, I'm gonna whisper it out.
Okay. Yeah. You're gonna do a survival check.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check.
All right.
Okay.
Eldon's going to
Survival.
put his flash of genius on his, so it'll be this
Nice.
+5.
Cool.
21.
And I rolled a 6. I'm starting off with a nice pylon roll there.
Jonathan, would you like to try your hand at a survival check before we?
Yeah.
All the way down at the bottom. All the way down at the bottom. Did you find it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
absolutely rolled with
But
advantage.
you're on advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, I fixed it just now, but
Okay.
15's fine.
Yeah, it's all right. When you do
Just
that,
go with the lower,
just take
the first number
one.
there. Yeah.
Over.
real quick, there's a quick question. We leveled up the last one.
We did.
Yeah, what I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with that.
You can take up a level either from one of the classes you're in or one you're qualified for, whatever you want.
Did you
Okay.
add the right experience to get yourself to the next level?
I don't. It's at 48.
001.
001.
Okay.
And
So,
the little red dot it's blinking. That's what brought my attention
Yeah,
to
the
it.
character
so-
manager will walk you
Yeah.
through it.
so if you click that red dot, it'll
Mhm.
walk you through leveling up your character. So if you have any questions,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
if you-
we should wait. He can't do anything with his character sheet until he's done doing that.
okay.
Right. That's what I was gonna ask next.
Yeah, go ahead and do that real quick. Then it should. Take,
Yeah, we can always do stuff like around the campfire while you're doing that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do though, because it
Like
won't
what? Are
let
we
me
gonna
do
roast
anything.
marshmallows?
Yes.
Well, okay. So click on the red dot. There you go.
Uh-huh.
So now it's going to ask you. You see, like I'm looking at your sheet. It's going to ask you what you want to level up in. So you see, there's a drop down under where it says character will be level 9.
I don't see that. No.
Okay.
That might be my problem. It takes me to where it says levels, and it says roll or average, and neither one of those will do anything.
So
that happened before with
Right.
in Sunless Citadel.
We had that. I had to close it out and open it
Mhm.
back up, and sometimes I've had to do that multiple times.
Okay. I can do that. Again, let's see.
And I'm not talking about closing Roll20, just your characters.
No, I know. Yeah, I did
Okay.
that, and it brings me right back to the same place.
So what is this showing you right now?
So it comes up automatically to this. Let's see, Character Mancer. It says levels, and then it says your existing class levels have been pre-populated for you by default, and so on and so forth. Anyway, this is where I would decide which, because I'm multi-classing barbarian or fighter.
Yeah.
And so I want to level up the barbarian.
That was your first class, right? So it should be the one at the top.
Yes, correct. And then it says roll or average, but neither one of those will do anything. I mean, they highlight when I hover over them.
You don't need to roll anything at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, just
You're just choosing which
one.
Points. Just hit next.
Choose your primal path. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have Path of the Totem Warrior. So choose whichever one you want. Path of the Ancestral Guardian, Berserker.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. No. Wait a minute. No, he's already that. You do that at third level, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's at third level.
Why is it?
He should be way up above third level. He should be at like 8th level or 9th level.
No, he's third level.
He's third level barbarian, and then I want to say he was 5th level fighter.
He's still 5th level fighter. Yeah.
So what are you raising, the barbarian or the fighter? Or something else like.
He said barbarian is what he said.
Yeah.
So I just hit next
okay.
on everything, and it I guess it just did it for me. So it's not blinking at me anymore.
That's what a character mancer does.
Okay.
Cool.
I guess you just have to be smarter than the character mancer, and I failed that.
Let me see what barbarian level 4 should give you. You should have an ASI. I know that for sure.
Now, ASIs are every 4 character levels, aren't they?
Yeah, but he's at 4th level barbarian.
But he's a 9th level character.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. He still gets an ASI.
He would have got an ASI last level.
No, because that was 5th level fighter. If he's raising his barbarian,
roll 20 is giving me an ASI or feat every 4 character levels.
ASI is by your overall character level, ability score increase, not by your character level. So
not by your class level.
That's not how it's written. It's not how it's written in the player's handbook.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I mean, if you want to change that, that's fine. It's your game. But I mean,
however, Roll20
is doing it.
However, Roll20 is doing it is fine with me. So
okay.
So I'm good with whatever's going on right now.
All right.
So.
All right. Yeah, that's what it says. That's okay. That's what I'm reading under the Wikidot. It says ability score improvement under level 4. So, and you would have 3 rages and +2 rage damage. Okay.
Yeah, supposedly ability scores increase. There's certain things that are tied to your overall level, and then specific class features are tied to your class level.
If he would have had an ASI, it would have showed it in. He would have already gone through that in the character mancer. It would have been part of the process. So he obviously didn't get it.
Yeah, I'm good with however they decided to do it. scares me. So
I don't know how the hell
All
the
right.
character mancer's doing it, but then the
Who knows,
whole
huh?
2024 rules have changed everything.
don't even get me started on that.
Can we just move forward?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry to pee in the campfire, guys.
No.
We're good. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, if you
So-
think you can move forward, I'm good.
An acrid smell comes up from the campfire. It's pungent and smells vaguely of asparagus, but it's a pleasing smell to some of you. So you're
Damn
not
it,
sure what
Oback.
that's.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you are trying to determine how to get out of here, knowing that you're in the woods somewhere in Silverlight Vale. The Silverlight Vale is quite a large place. Ovac stumbles around, and he is transfixed. He's very hungry and is thinking about the asparagus smell from coming up the campfire, and he stubs his toe and ends up getting a splinter in his nose as he, for some reason, is licking and sniffing at a tree to try and figure out where you are, and is unable to determine exactly where you are in the Vale. But he does have a splinter, and he's hungry for asparagus now.
Ovac does not eat vegetables. Damn sure isn't even going to eat asparagus.
Well,
I'm just saying.
What we're not saying is that in this part of Faerun, when you eat asparagus, it's bacon wrapped asparagus, and usually.
Well, you wrap it in bacon, I'll eat that shit.
Yeah, Ovac figured that was just a vehicle for bringing bacon, and he throws the asparagus away and just eats the bacon. So,
Okay.
Naturally. A wise choice.
Meanwhile, Ragnar looks around and is able to determine the basic area, at least where north, east, south, and west are. And he is under the impression that you are somewhere to the north and west of the port of Silverlight, which would put you in the far northwest of Silverlight Vale proper. Then
That sounds about right.
So we need to go southeast.
If we're going to go back there, yeah. I don't know where we're going.
We need to go back to Silverlight so that I can cure them of lycanthropy. That's what my mission is right now.
Okay.
Eldon, always concerned about the sun, is checking out the various angles on the sun, how he can possibly hide from the sun if he needs to, and is looking at the movement of the animals and everything. And you determine that unless you are mistaken, you went into the mists in fall, and it is summertime at the moment.
Summertime.
Yeah, it's summertime.
Time to lay back and unwind.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 3/4 of the year after we left.
I have a feeling then if we go back, we're going to be dealing with werewolves.
Well, a couple of vampires.
Devlin, you are peering around and are able to make some calculations, and to the best of your knowledge, after looking at the stars and everything else, or not the stars, the movement of the clouds, the direction of the sun, and how everything is coming down, you also concur that you are northwest of Silverlight. But you also remember that when you went into the mist, you had been prepared to go to a shrine.
Correct.
In the middle of Silverlight Vale, and you are northwest of that as well. You have come out far to the northwest from what you said. You figure that you are probably at least a week away from the port. And by looking at the sky and the weather patterns, using your bardic knowledge, you do not detect the usual weather patterns around the ocean.
Okay.
Which is
okay.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know, and I mean, it was after all almost a year ago, so let bygones be bygones.
Sure.
That little Lord Silverlight and his in-town girlfriend are probably suffering some sun sensitivity at this point.
Okay.
Well, hey, they're not wereboars.
Yeah, I guess there's that.
Well, how do we know they're not werewolves?
I paid them a visit before we left.
Ah,
The night before we left, specifically.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and you had a nightcap.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I did.
okay. So either way, no matter what we're doing, we have to go northeast or southeast.
More than likely.
Well, I do want to go and get to that shrine. If it's on the way back, I think we should head that way.
There, Steve, you're not hearing. Both the things that I was talking, both the shrine and Silverlight are southeast from here.
Yeah,
Correct.
what I'm saying is we're going to be running into the shrine on the way to this town anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll go to the shrine. I don't know that I'll be going in the shrine.
You don't think they would let you in?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
fair point.
still. It may have been 9 months ago, but I'm still new to this.
Yeah, fair point. Okay, I guess we'll start that way.
All right.
Okay. Now, out of curiosity, are any of you going to experiment with your new weapons and or armor or anything else to try and determine exactly how they work?
Um,
Well, I was gonna cast Identify on mine.
Yeah, same for the stuff that I have.
I tried doing some fighting moves while wearing the armor.
All right. The armor, you were able to move relatively well in your new armor. However, what you do understand with it being full plate armor is that now you are at a disadvantage on all dex checks. It is hard to remain dexterous and ability to move quickly and with grace while wearing all of this plate armor. So even though it's magical.
Yeah.
Even if I have a proficiency in it, it's still going to do
Yeah.
that to me?
Yep.
It's a standard
Okay.
roll. Heavy armor
okay.
gives you disadvantage on dex checks.
Okay. Well, let me write that down.
Yep. I think like the heaviest armor you can wear is like a half plate or something like that.
Do you grasp your new blade that you got from the white?
The one that attached to my hand?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm fighting with.
Right. So as you do so, you have a vision of hell in your head, and you can distinctly see a rotting cesspit of larva-like creatures eating at each other, rolling over each other, being plucked out by greater devils and eaten every now and then, and sometimes being taken and squished together to form the forms of other devils as they are melded, their identity destroyed. You don't know why you're seeing this, but you've seen that it is tied somehow to this blade, and you see a river of fire flowing through an endless plain here where you see the cesspit of larva-like creatures. But what is most strange is that you see going through this plain and going past this cesspit of larva, you see mortal beings moving through this area. You see a human wearing almost no clothes, but he's short-cocking it going through here. Short-cocking it. You also see several other creatures, a half-elf rogue moving along, and in what can only be hell, but you're not sure why they're in hell in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay.
They seem
with
annoying.
a drow, 3 kobolds, and a loxodon.
Yes.
They seem annoying. Let's go the other way.
Yeah. Oh, so that's where Luthria got up.
Ovak, you all right there? You still
Yeah,
with
I
us?
think maybe I must
I'll be fine.
still be a little sleepy or something. Not quite done dreaming yet or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like Avernus.
Sounds like what?
Avernus, top layer of hell.
I didn't describe it.
Oh, I thought you did. I'm sorry.
No.
This is a
I
silly
just
place.
said
I
that
thought you
I
described your
feel.
dream. I'm sorry.
Oh no, just that I feel like I must be still dreaming or something to see that
Okay.
because it didn't make any sense to me.
All right. When Eldon sees Ovak take out his sword and space out, Eldon will draw the weird semi-vorpal fiery one,
Okay. I still need to
holding
add
it
that.
well away from his face.
Mm-hmm. As you pull out
You're not
these
gonna say the 15-minute long name for your sword every time you use it.
as you pull out the Megazord, it blazes into fire. I need you to give me a Constitution save and a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Did you just say Megazord? Isn't that
Yes.
some Power Ranger shit?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I feel like I have the dragon flute now.
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. I need to look up stupid artificer abilities. Well, not stupid, but I don't know them. Okay. Con save. 29.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Wisdom
a,
Giving you guys some room.
And I can add 5 to the wisdom save from my intelligence bonus. Flashy genius.
First on the con save, you feel your entire body threatening to burst into flame as the sword bursts into flame as well, but you are able to tame the burning blade. So you will not be part of Big Trouble in Little China tonight. So you tame the burning blade and are able to maintain control of it. You can now bring the blade and cause it to burst into flames at will. So you have control of the blade that way. However, as you are holding
It'd
the
be much
blade,
cooler if he had to say flame on. I'm just saying.
yes. Oh, he could say flame on if he wants to. It's nothing stopping him. So,
really shook the hailers of hell over than Wang.
as you are holding the blade, your hand begins to shake and you begin drawing the blade to your throat. All of the rest of you see Eldon beginning to shake violently, and he's holding the blade as if he's trying to stop his own hand as the blade is moving towards his throat.
I will grab the hand that has the sword in it and pull it away from him.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check, please.
I will tell it to douse the stupid flames. Flame off.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Finally.
The sword looks at you and goes,
Okay.
I prefer to be flaming, big boy. I want to flame on. So,
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's that's the sword of Karlsruhe.
yeah. Yes. It is. It's possessed by the spirit of Karlsruhe. You are
the strength check.
You are able to restrain Eldon's hand, but Eldon, you are still struggling. Give me another wisdom save, please.
Oh, 22. I can bump that also.
Okay.
You know, Eldon, it's bad enough we got to worry about you in sunlight. Now I got to worry about you trying to cut your own throat. Can you handle your shit, man?
It's not me. It's Zorro the Gay Blade here.
No.
You hear a voice in your head, and he goes, "You've defeated me for a moment, but you will be the next Don John. I swear it."
Whoa.
You can stay in your scabbard, and I'll sheath it.
Okay. So, everybody, pretend you're not hearing this because I don't feel like doing the whisper. Eldon, every week that you draw the blade, once per week, you've tamed the flaming ability, but every week that your head remains attached to your body, you will need to tame the blade. Otherwise, it will try and remove your head and make you the next Don Kion.
Yeah.
This blade is intent on making me the next headless douchebag.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure that really works for vampires.
It does have
No,
a very fantasy novel sound to it, though. The Taming of the Blade.
Yes.
Yeah, but I like my head. That's where my brain and my fangs are.
Well, I mean, I kind of like your head attached to your body as well. You know, it makes it
Yeah.
a whole lot more functional.
Yeah, your head looks good on you. Yeah,
Thank you.
agreed.
Hey, we don't kink shame the sword. It just wants a little head. So come on, guys.
You know, that's what
Oh,
most
man.
flaming swords would want.
Yes, that's my little head. All right, I got to stop that. We don't kink shame
Okay.
anybody. So
We're stuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
If I put my hand on the sword while it's in the scabbard, does it communicate with me?
it does not.
Okay.
Except to say, I can't see anything. Let me out. So,
No.
all right. So now that that's taken care of, yes, you do need to go northeast. You do know that the shrine is or southeast. So sorry,
I
shrine
would
is somewhere
like
to the
to role
southeast.
play a little something though.
Okay.
Please do.
You know, Eldon, I noticed that you got that vial back when what does that do? We know what all the rest of our stuff does, but I don't know what that does.
It will temporarily protect me from damage from sunlight at the risk of losing my abilities.
Oh shit!
Temporarily. It's not
How
like
long is temporarily? Like 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days? How long is temporary?
I think a day.
That's not too bad.
Not bad for traveling, anyway.
I'll
So
lose
if
some
we're ever
of
going
my
through
abilities.
the Sahara, you go ahead and bust that bad boy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The risk is losing some of my abilities, but I didn't know which ones.
Ah. All
Yeah,
right.
probably the stronger vampire type abilities would be my guess.
I guess I thought that would go a little differently with you having lost the memory of what that was.
Yeah, from what I can divine of it, using my abilities to just study magic things and the spells, it would be random each time I drink it.
Okay.
Oh.
Or I could inject it and lose some random abilities permanently.
Yeah.
Man.
That'd be a pretty big sacrifice. I know how much you like being what you are right now.
But I will say though, because you have used your identify on this, that sometimes certain items, such as the gemstones, or other more powerful items, will give you some of what it could do, but identify is not sufficient. It would take some sort of seer level ability to be able to see exactly what all of the abilities of an item can do.
Yeah.
Probably. Or just trying it out.
Well, there's always that option too. That's called the stick your dick in a pencil sharpener option. So, you know.
Yeah, stick your head in a xenomorph bag.
Yeah. You know.
I think I mean, if given the choice, I'm gonna go apple pie rather than the pencil sharpener.
You don't know. You might. We don't kink shame here. You might enjoy the pencil sharpener. So.
All right. Well, I guess we'll figure it out.
All right.
I am going to hold on to it, use it if necessary, but try to learn more about the potential permanent solution.
Yeah.
Okay. There might even be a way to control the permanent part of it, but
that's what he's hoping. If he could determine what he were sacrificing, that would be different.
If we come across a stream of water on the way, I need to know.
Why do you
So do
need
I.
to know?
Okay.
so that I need to bust out the cauldron and make this thing.
Oh, to make that.
cure.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
Yeah.
concerned it might already be too late because it seems like we spent quite a bit of time in the Shadowfell.
They did not. That Strahd did not tell me that this had a time limit on how long it would work. He
Well,
said
I'm not
this
talking
was
about
the cure.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the time that we had since we left. We may have come back too late, is what I'm concerned.
To cure the hey, if nothing else, you'll have a cure for lycanthropy that you could sell. So,
And if it is a matter of brewing or distilling Ovak, I can likely help you with it.
Yeah.
The one
I am
thing
an
I really
alchemist.
I just realized I'm missing is it. Apparently, it has to be made in a cauldron. Does anybody have a cauldron?
Would it be weird if I said yes?
Actually,
no. Not at
It'd be
this
weird
point,
if you
no.
said no.
Not from you.
Yeah.
Not from you. No, you're an artificer.
Yeah. I am an alchemist, and I have my bag of holding that has a cauldron in it.
Okay, well, I will need to borrow that if you don't mind, so that I can make this cure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just so that you know, it's gonna have some hairs from a werewolf's ass in it. Just so that you know,
I'm not
you're gonna have
drinking
that
it,
in your
dude.
cauldron. You don't have to drink it. I'm just saying that I gotta put hairs from a werewolf's ass in it, and that's gonna be all up in your cauldron. I'm just telling you.
Not
It's
even
hair
the
of a
weirdest
dog.
thing that's been in there.
I'm just gonna leave that there. Okay.
But okay, I appreciate the heads up.
Now you're messing with the son of a bitch.
That's right. Okay, so do we come across a stream by any chance?
You're walking to the southeast, I assume.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So you trek for a while, and eventually you do come upon not a stream at this point, but you do find a small vale that has a pond in it. There is a pond, and it is coming towards nightfall, so you can set up camp here if you wish.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, the pond will not work. It says that it has to be from a stream of water.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we'll find another body of water.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure there's
Well-
got to be one in Silverlight.
I will fast forward you guys. You walk for several days. Eventually, you do find a stream where you can fill
Okay.
up the water.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
And do I successfully make the cure?
you need to make well, are you going to do it on your own, or are you going to have somebody help you?
I can help. It is alchemy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be
Okay.
nice. I just have this instructions from Strahd.
Yeah.
Go
And
ahead.
I'm not positive. I kind of got the feeling he was making it up on the spot, but I don't know.
Go ahead and make a check on your alchemy, using your alchemy kit there, and
I still think he was having a good laugh at your expense, Ovak.
go ahead and make a wisdom save or wisdom check to add a proficiency or to add a bonus to the alchemy check that Eldon's going to make. So,
Okay. Let's go with 17 on that wisdom.
ooh, that's nice. So you can add +5 to your alchemy check there, Eldon. So
25 plus 5, 30.
30. Wow. All right. That night, after you reach the stream, you set up camp and you set up the brew, and it occurs to all of you as you're setting this up, you have no idea what has happened to Professor Thaddeus and Coral. That you know for sure.
That last time we saw them, they were in the amber in Strahd's castle.
Yeah. Where they are now, who knows?
So, I mean, Strahd said he was going to let him go, but I mean, we are talking about Strahd von der, which I don't believe.
You begin to brew the potion. First, you add in the
Quick question, Eldon. Do we have to cackle while we're doing this? I've always thought you have to cackle while you stir a cauldron.
It is actually optional, but many people do prefer it.
Okay. Well, I shall cackle away then in the spirit of this venture.
Double, double, boiling trouble,
and
fire burning, cauldron bubble.
that's how you got.
Something
That's how you
this
got
way
the.
comes.
That's how you got the 30 by cackling. So you add in the fingers of the dead man, and they begin to twitch from your cackling, and then dissolve, turning the entire potion into an evil blood red that begins circulating. You then add in the hairs from a werewolf's ass, and there is a pungent smell of ham mixed with ass coming up out of the blood red potion before it turns a sickly green, and then eventually congealing into a black liquid.
The 3 mandrake roots freshly picked under a full moon.
Yes, finally, you have to carefully peel the mandrake roots. As the mandrake roots come to life with the black potion and begin screaming for their lives, begging for you to spare them. But you are heartless, peeling them back, revealing them, and then dipping them into the potion. The potion turns a golden color before settling on a odorless, tasteless, clear liquid. And
I
the
have one
flame
more
does.
ingredient.
Yes, go ahead.
The clove of wolfsbane.
You add the clove of wolfbane to the colorless, odorless, tasteless liquid. And as the wolfbane,
Tasteless? I tasted that shit?
well, it looks tasteless.
Okay.
As you dip the wolfsbane into the liquid, for some reason, Eldon looks at you and says, "That's inconceivable."
Do you know the meaning of that word?
Yes.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
The wolfbane dissolves, and you smell the hearty smell of chicken noodle soup wafting out of this colorless liquid, and the flame below the cauldron dies down, and you're left with a clear liquid that smells of chicken noodle soup, and that is all you know.
All right. It says that I need but a vial of this. Do you happen to have a vial, Elvin?
I have vials. No worries.
All right. All right.
Of course it does.
Then we are all set to cure the people of Silverlight.
How is one vial going to cure a town?
That's what he said. I don't know. Maybe it's like one of those Catholic blessing things where we just sprinkle it on them.
Maybe he lied.
Maybe this is just a recipe for great chicken noodle soup.
We could be making things worse. That is true.
It's good for the soul.
Yeah.
I mean, we do know how we are.
And considering who he was and where he lived, you might have in your hand a potion to create vampiric werewolves.
Chicken soup for the undead soul. So,
Yeah.
Well, this is what I know. I was just trying to give some people some food. I thought I wanted to give back because they had given us some food, and I had made a mess in their kitchen when I ate and everything, and I was just trying to give a little something back. I wasn't trying to turn people into werewolves. So I don't know how to say this. I guess I think I feel bad. I'm not sure. I haven't felt this way before.
Yeah.
we don't kink shame. They might like being werewolves. So,
Yeah.
a whole city of werewolves. So,
All right.
And while we are resting at whatever point, Eldon will also recraft Timothy, as he was destroyed.
okay, that's no problem at all. So, actually, can I take 2 minutes to go use the little boy's room real quick before we get into this?
Sure.
All right, I will be right back.
Greg, I
I've
have
had
a question.
4 cups of coffee today, and they are coming back on. So,
Next month, it's going to be the holiday season. And I'm wondering if we can get Timothy the Spider to say, "God bless us, everyone."
Well, he is Tiny Tim. Yeah.
Probably. I mean, yeah, actually, yes.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, technically, it would be the gem that he's made of saying it, but you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Right. As long as we have a little Tim saying it, and during the holiday season, I think that should ignite the Christmas magic that we need. So Ragnar, is your last name Ock?
It could be.
Well, if you get a degree, we could call you Doc Ock.
That's true. This is true.
But you don't get because you don't read Spider-Man comics.
I know. It's horrible.
All right, I'm back. So you guys had rested here?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
We have rested. We have made the cure, which may or may not just have been a joke Strahd is currently laughing about in his castle. And we are headed southeast.
All right. Give me a survival check, please.
Sure.
Everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Remember what that is, Jonathan?
I am.
All the way at the bottom? Survival?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Estás.
All right.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Steve rolled the shit out of that.
Yeah, I guess I'm the ranger.
You guys are able to travel with no problems. All right. The four of
I
you.
think if you crit on a survival check, you win survival.
Yeah.
The four of you move through the forest, and what you immediately notice is that Silverlight Vale is healing itself. It looks to be a completely different forest than the one that you had entered however long ago it had been before you went into the mist. The trees are now much taller, and there is a silver light that comes through the trees now, as there's not an eternal mist going through the. And at night or even during the day, because of the particular leaves here, the light filtering down into the forest itself is silver in its appearance, and is of an unearthly beauty that is something that most of you have never seen before.
Yeah.
Is this creeping anybody else out?
No, this seems this
bit.
seems right to me. And you kind of notice I'm holding on to the wand of Silverlight.
However, well, not however.
Is anybody else getting kind of a Laurellan vibe from this?
Yeah. Well, this is probably
One of
because
the two
we saved
trees
the
of
royal wood.
Valinor?
Yeah.
That's the only tree I know of that shines silver light. So that's the only point of reference I have.
As you are walking, you even think you see between the trees visions of elves moving among the trees or up in the trees themselves, though they never reveal themselves to you.
Mm-hmm.
I hold up. I want to say it was a necklace we were given by the elves.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Says that we are friends of the elves.
Yeah.
Correct.
I show them mine as well.
They never approach you or say anything to you, but neither do they trouble you at all. Is even almost as if they are just watching.
Okay. All right. I'll kind of.
I'm just gonna kind of keep that out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of keep the necklace out in front of me. I don't know if holding this out is part of them leaving us alone or what, but
Yeah. And I'll just kind of put it back on my neck.
Okay. As I said, though, after a week of journeying, eventually you reach an area where you look around and it seems vaguely familiar to you. It seems as though you are near the entrance to the shrine that you had left when the mist swallowed you so long ago.
Ah, yes.
Okay, and as I recall, this thing had some. We had to go through some kind of a judgment or something.
I
to-
remember a dragon.
Yeah, to refresh your memory, you had gotten there, and it was a swampy area, which is why you recognize it now, because you were in the middle of the Vale. And the middle of the Vale was dominated by a swampy area surrounding a large lake. And out of that swamp had come a young black dragon who had prepared to speak to you before you were swallowed by the mist and disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. Okay, I remember now.
Oh yeah, I was worried about an encounter with that dragon again.
So how's it going? Been a while since we've seen you.
Well, you're not in the shrine yet. You're in the area. You recognize it. You've come upon the area where the path. So you could go into the area that leads to the entrance of the shrine. You could bypass it completely. It's up to you. But because you guys are so in tune with nature now on your survival checks, you were able to determine, hey, we're in the middle of the Vale. You know that if you keep traveling in a certain direction for about another week, you'll reach Silverlight Manor and eventually Silverlight Port. But you know that you are very near. If you follow a pathway through this swamp, you will get to the entrance to this shrine, which was the middle of the Vale.
Okay. I would check.
Let's go to the shrine then.
Yeah.
All right.
We need to see at least.
We got to do that to finish our mission. That was the whole thing with the thing. That was why we started off to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, we have removed the curse probably, but I want to make sure that we have what we need from the shrine, and that there's no damage to it or any kind. Okay.
Wait for this to come up for you guys. The map should be refreshing.
All right.
Actually,
please refresh.
I prefer waters to maps, but
come on, map, refresh already. Do you guys see the map?
I see white.
I see white.
Yeah.
No, I see it. I'm good. Yeah.
For some reason, it's not refreshing for Mike. So.
Are you looking in the bottom of the map?
I'm looking at the bottom. Is it to one side or something? No. I'm all the way at the bottom of the map.
Let me see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Try refreshing your screen.
Mike, I refreshed and it came up for me.
Yeah.
Although, Nem, it's not letting... Oh, there's Timothy. It wasn't letting me drag Timothy's token over, but now it did.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot.
There we go.
All right,
okay,
cool.
Scroll all the way down.
All right. So, once again, you find yourselves in this area where you see a simple stone and hide hut next to a staircase descending into the earth. You do not see any sign of the dragon that was here the last time that you approached this area. Although the whole area is surrounded by marsh and swamp, so it's hard to know. He could be anywhere.
All right. I'm going
Mr. Holland, could you help us out here?
Yeah. All right. I'm getting my feet out of the swamp.
Yes,
Jonathan, you're going to have to start reading comics if you're going to get all of our references.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Do you want to take all this man's money? So.
Why is a black dragon living in a swamp?
Because it can.
I do not know.
What were you going to say, Jonathan?
Nothing. I want to take all of his money, though. I do.
Yeah. Okay, so let's.
Where
is the actual shrine?
You see,
is it where this is right here? This torch?
No, you see these stairs right here?
Yeah.
That's what's
stairs. I don't see stairs.
Got them.
Yep.
Give Eldon, not Radnor because you've never been here before. So, but Eldon, Devlin, and Ovac, give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Oh no! Oh, but when I refreshed the screen, I lost my character. I have to reboot. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. It is on. All right, now perception check. Perception. Well, bam.
All right. Ovak, you perceive that you are hungry. So,
That's pretty much like
So,
every day.
in other words, it's Tuesday.
yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
nothing's changed.
as you are walking through the swamp towards these stairs and remembering this area where, as far as you know, you were here only a few days ago, maybe a week ago at most. Devlin, you look to the side and see a number of the rocks sticking up out of this swampy area, and you remember them looking different. You have a recollection that you had, looked at them, and as the mind is wont to do, it plays tricks on you where you see images or things in the rock, just little tricks that your mind plays. But the rocks look much more worn than they used to be, much more worn that could even have happened in 9 months. The kind of wearing that takes decades, perhaps. Devlin, or Eldon, you look down and you see that the vegetation and the soil, as you are constantly aware at this point of good soil to hide yourself in from the sun, that much of it has been washed away by what looks like many years of water and rainfall, with a pattern of flooding and then drought coming and going, causing the water to rise and recede and taking much of the earth with it and changing how much earth is in different places. That this could all happen in a week or even a few months seems unfathomable to you.
And hey, y'all, when we were talking about how it's summer now, I'm not entirely sure it's like the next summer after we left, because this place looks like years or decades have passed.
Yeah, that's the impression I'm getting too. The weathering of the rocks looks very the sign that it would take years to do.
Yeah, even the soil, it's just all washed out.
Yeah. So
Ovak?
Let me get this straight.
we could have
Y'all
spent
have
years in this
stared at a
bathtub.
rock long enough to know what it looks like when it's weathered.
Yeah.
Ovak, you are hungry enough to know that some time has passed. So
Yeah. Also, Ovak, I have a sort of preternatural awareness of the soil wherever I walk now, because, I need to hide in it sometimes.
Oh.
The soil here has changed dramatically since we last walked it.
Yeah. And keep in mind that we were dealing with people in the Shadowfell who had been alive for far longer than it should have been. Up to even centuries. We don't know how long we spent.
Wait a minute. Are you saying it could be like 75 years?
There you go.
Possibly. I don't know. Could be any number of years.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going to have to find out what
75
year.
years.
Yeah. We're going to need to find out what year it is the minute we get to anywhere civilized.
Which means maybe they got the werebore thing under control, or maybe this whole region of Faerun is overrun by werebores, except for the people I nobly saved from that fate.
Yeah.
If that much time has gone by, we're talking about generations of werebores. Because you know that you can't say 75 years went by and nobody was fucking.
Yeah.
We're talking generations of werebores now.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't
Depends
know
on
what
how long it was.
And also depends on if the male werebores were taking out the trash and stuff. So,
or if other adventurers might not have come in and killed them all. We don't know. Any number of things could happen.
Thank you for laughing at that rather bad joke, Mike. So making me feel much better about myself. So, and with that, I'll reward you by saying this. Ovak, give me a perception check.
All right. Hey, I've been married. I know the humor of statements like that. 23.
Nice. All right. Ovak, as you're looking around, incredulous, very aware that your stomach is growling as it always does, and not sure why anybody would be looking that closely at dirt and rocks, you see a small bubble come up out of the swampy area to your right, and the water tremors slightly as you think you see the soil and silt several feet down shifting
Yeah,
in the water.
y'all, if it's been 75 years or hundreds of years, we might not be dealing with a small black dragon anymore.
No, we could be dealing with full on big dragon now. Needless to say, I'm hiding right now.
Okay. We have no plan for dealing with a dragon. Is that correct? Especially not a 100-year-old dragon, if that's how it is.
Not entirely true. I do have a couple of spells because I thought it might be possible.
I have a plan for dealing with a dragon.
Is it involve running in the other direction?
Actually, it involves turning into mist.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
But
that's a good plan.
All right.
I have Earthbound. I'm just letting you
I'm
know.
hoping when I run in the other direction that the dragon will slip on the shit that just came out of my ass and it'll give me a time to run away.
All right, what do? You just noticed that there was a slight shift, and
yeah.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that little bubble come up there?
Yeah, that is interesting.
And I don't know. And the dirt looked a little different. The stuff coming out of that bubble than the stuff on the top. I'm no dirt expert or whatever. I'm just saying it did not look like the same color.
Well, I mean, if we're going into the shrine, we should just go to the shrine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we're not going to do nothing about the farting swamp.
Not unless we have to.
I'm not going down there. So, if it's going to attack us, it's going to come out after us.
A larger bubble comes up out of the swamp, and you definitely see a shift now in the silt.
Hey, I do think we should keep an eye on it.
I do.
Okay.
I'm trying to find like the darkest areas that I can to slip in and hide in. Not that I think it's going to help a whole lot against a dragon.
A much larger head than you remember erupts out of this, or emerges from the silt, and slowly comes up. The water and peat moss and everything drain off his head. And it blinks his eyes for a moment. You remember the dragon before only being maybe 10 feet long, with his tail and his wings, or from snip of his snoot to the end of his tail, he's easily 15 to 17 feet long now, and his wingspan is easily double that. And he kind of shakes out his wings and looks at you. He's like, "Oh, you're back."
I turn and look at the rest of you guys. I said, "See what I said about the farting swamp? Next time, pay attention."
Ovak will just draw up his whole 3.5-4 foot of height and say, "Hello, old friend."
It's interesting. It's been such a while since I've seen you. I figured that the swamps had taken you, or whatever it is, with the mist taking you away.
Something like that.
I wanted to be properly dressed for when I saw
you. Tell us
out of respect.
how long it's been in human years?
Well, wait a minute. I see that the smelly one over there has got some new armor. That's interesting.
I put it on just for you. I wanted to look my best.
You look quite interesting, that's all I'll say. But as far as years, who knows? It's been a couple sleep cycles since you left. I know that I got some new friends that came and have decided to watch over my shrine and my veil here while I sleep. They're around here somewhere.
We were in fact taken by the mists just after we last saw you, and by our reckoning, it's been less than a 10-day.
10-day. Wow. I'm fairly certain it's been longer than that, though I've never seen the whole desire to keep track of time the way that you mortals do. But as you could see, I'm as good looking as I always am.
You are even more magnificent than when last we met.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you've seen any werewolves in these parts.
Funny you should say that. A whole group of them came this way not too long ago. Well, not too long ago. I guess that was one sleep cycle ago. I ate most of them, but those are the ones I didn't eat. I let them stay here. There are also a couple of ones that smell like you, little one. I ate them as well.
Oh, they were friends of a sort.
Well, they filled me right up, let me sleep. I'm sure that they gave me all of the length on my wings. Don't they look grand?
Indeed.
So, what brings you back here? You're not trying to still go into the shrine, are you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
And who is this other one that you brought with you? I don't remember him.
We call him the Naked Barbarian.
Yes, I'm the naked one, Ragnar. And perhaps,
Meanwhile, Bjorn, if Bjorn knew about it, he would probably be filing patent royalties right about now.
perhaps you might breathe some light onto the situation here. My map is quite dark. I forgot to bring my flashlight.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
You can't see?
No, but I can hear you, and your voice is magnificent. Yes, I'm sure that you are quite grand, as you have said.
Yes.
well,
I am.
scroll down on the map. How can you even move your character if you're not aware on the thing?
I can't see. I can't see anything. I can move my character, you see. But that's the only thing I can see. It's very dark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why is it? Can
There
you
it
see
is.
now? All right.
I can, yes.
I gave you light. You should have been able to see because there's a torch emitting light over here, but
Yeah, I was not able to see. It's probably because I was naked.
okay. Well, that's distinctly possible.
Yes.
Or is this on the wrong layer? Is that what it is? Yes, it's on the wrong layer. That's why it doesn't work.
Leave it alone, Ahsoka.
You can't make her.
No. She is a warrior of her own.
That's my poker. Ow!
Yep. That's
All right. That is annoying. All right. It should work now.
yeah, it's working. No, I can see.
All right. He's like, naked? I thought all of these things were your natural exoskeletons that you grew over time.
If only it were true. If only it were true.
Only beings as magnificent as yourself do
That
such
is
things
correct.
as this.
Yes.
We are weak, squishy things.
Yes, and thank you for not eating us right now.
Ragnar, give me a perception check, please.
A perception check, yes. Ow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
that was almost that was so almost a 15.
It was.
Yeah.
The
Roll
wind
over to
caught
about
it.
7.
The
Yeah.
wind caught it.
It looks clear. So
Okay.
the dragon steps a little closer to Ovek. Well, here is what I was supposed to tell you before you were so rude and disappeared last time.
Yeah.
You could go
Taken
into
away,
the shrine.
taken away. We would never disrespect you like that. We were taken away.
Well, that's what you say. Either way, if you go into the shrine, well, I'm supposed to stop you, but it all depends. I'm not quite certain what exactly your motives are. Some of you, he sniffs the air, smell foul, and some of you smell tasty, and some of you smell like trouble. So what exactly is it you wish to do down in the shrine?
Honestly, I could have any number of odors by now.
Well, I won't tell you what you smell like to me. I don't want to be rude.
I'm a half orc. You can't really insult me by telling me I smell bad.
Well, I was going to tell you you smell tasty, but okay.
Oh. And that, I mean,
He steps a little closer to Ovac after he said you smell tasty.
I actually stepped away a little. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah. Ovac and Ragnar, give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
I'm going to do a little bit better than 7.
23. Bam.
All right. Ovac and Ragnar, both of you hear a grunting and squeaking noise from the
We missed the last part from them.
You got all your mic went all weird there towards the end.
Both of you hear a grunting and a squealing noise coming from the underbrush, and you see 3 rather large boars emerge from the underbrush.
Okay. I take out that the vial that I have.
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch.
Yeah, I'm still kind of. I'm trying to keep to the shadows as much as possible.
What are the boars doing exactly? Are they coming towards us? Are they stopped somewhere? I don't see them on the map anywhere.
Do you see them now?
Oh, there they are. Oh, I see them now. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 2 of them come to the water's edge and begin drinking from the water. The third comes over and looks at you, and then begins to transform into a very tall human, completely naked, covered in bristly fur and has a large beard that is almost like bristly with spines sticking out of his face. And he snorts and grunts and goes, Who is this, Kalak?
I move a little closer. So my name is Ovac. I have something you might want to try. It's pretty tasty.
The dragon chuckles and then looks at the boar that changed. He goes, These are the ones I told you about. The ones who disappeared so long ago, 2 sleep cycles to be exact. The ones your grandparents told me about when they came here.
Yeah, Ovac, that might be an issue because these were born.
Well, all I know is it's supposed to cure lycanthropy. He didn't give any kind of specifications about how long they'd been a werebore or anything. He just says it was a cure. And it's like you pointed out, he could have just been fucking with me. So I don't know. I just know I think these guys would enjoy drinking this because it's nice and tasty. So I wanted them to have some. That's all I'm saying.
The werebore catches a scent and he walks over to you and goes, That smells delicious. And the other two transform as well. They seem to be transfixed by the vial you're holding in your hand. Give me a perception check, Ovak.
Okay. Perception.
Oh.
And I got an 8.
Ragnar, you're right there. You can give me a perception check.
Perception check. Yes, I can.
It's a little better.
Okay. You notice that they are very transfixed about the vial. And one of them, the one closest to Ovak, he reaches, he's like, "It smells good. I want to drink that."
It is. You're gonna have to share though. I got a little bit for everybody from Silverlight. I'm just take a little bit. It's like lembas bread. You just need a bit.
What is lembas bread?
Read a book, motherfucker.
Okay.
Kalik looks. What is it you're giving them there?
Chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, chicken noodle soup.
I don't smell anything. Why are they so interested in it?
Because it's special chicken noodle soup that only werebores like.
Werebore closest he goes, as he reaches for it, says, "It smells like my favorite grubs and chum to me."
Well, I threw a little
That's
bit
nasty.
in there just for you.
He grabs it, and he grabs at it, looking like he wants to drink the whole thing.
No, just a little bit, just a little bit. I'll tell you what. You hold out you open up your mouth, and I'll pour a little bit in there. You got it. It only takes a little bit. Trust me, you'll be very satisfied.
He growls and looks at you, grumbling. And for a moment,
come on, you want to tilt that head back.
Tilts his head back.
Just like you're taking a shot at a bar.
And the other two move closer. Okay.
I put just a little drop in his mouth.
All right, you put a little drop in his mouth. And then what? Just wait?
I see if it has any effect.
He swallows. His eyes brighten, widen. He's like, "Oh, that is the best thing I have ever tasted." And he begins to shake violently. You see steam coming out of his pores, and light begins pouring from his inside of his mouth and his nose coming out of him, followed by bright red gouts of blood. And suddenly, he falls to the ground and begins convulsing.
Ooh.
So, who wants to try a next one, huh?
What?
It's it's delicious.
The dragon steps closer. "What have you done to my minions?"
It's a little strong, You've had, I don't know. Do you drink alcohol?
The werebore on the ground begins thrashing back and forth. You see his skin fluffing off, showing just the bare muscle below. And then the muscle itself falls off, showing just the bone. And he begins screaming, "I'm being ripped apart!" And then he blows apart. Chunks of him floating everywhere. And a yellow light centers. And you see it surround a green pustule light of some sort. And that light envelops it, destroys it, and then dissipates into the air. I need an arcane check from everybody who saw that.
There.
Okay.
Yeah, I could.
38.
I got a feeling I'm going to have a hard time convincing the rest of these guys to try this.
Yeah, I think so too. 20.
I got a 7 in my Arcana.
All right, let's
Greg,
start from
of
the
course,
bottom up
critted
there.
that shit.
Greg, Ovak and Ragnar, you're pretty sure that what just happened was bad. So
It looks pretty bad to me. I
Yeah.
think I got some on me. I don't know.
What do you mean bad?
Yeah, Ovak, it may be accurate to say that it cured them in the manner that cutting off their heads would cure their lycanthropy.
Devlin, you were fairly certain that what you just saw at the end was the destruction of the evil essence. Lycanthropy has been postulated to be the possession of the soul through some sort of chaotic magic which fuses it with animals. So you think that's what you just saw in real time. Devlin, or not Devlin, Eldon, you figured that whole shit out and figured out that probably what happened is because these were born werebores, that essence is not something that was infused in them, but that is part of their genuine essence. And so when they were cured, they were cured. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Back in my considered opinion, as an alchemist and a student of the arcane, I don't think that cure would work on a natural born lycanthrope. You cured them, but there was nothing else to them in terms of you remove the lycanthropy, you remove half of their essence. Just like if I pulled the orc out of you, you would die.
Oh. I really only let the ladies pull the orc out of me.
Meanwhile, these two other werebores began grunting and screaming and turn into their bones begin cracking and turn into a half boar, half human shape, while the dragon roars in frustration and leaps up. He goes, "That does it. First you were rude enough to leave, and now this. I need initiative." So.
Oh, damn it. I was just trying something clever.
Being a goat ass.
I figured that was going to happen. Yep.
That's for later after I eat you. So. All right.
You guys really need to listen to the Adam Sandler album, What the Hell Happened to Me. It is a hilarious album.
I need to remove the turns, and then I need you guys to roll initiative again. If you get lower, just tell me what it is, and I'll fix it. So, because I have forgotten to clear it from last time. So please roll initiative again to put yourselves back on the initiative tracker. So.
Okay. Let's see if it's any better.
All right.
I got 16 originally.
Yeah.
And
I had 24.
All right, that's fine. It's my mistake. Did anybody need me to change their initiative?
Yes, right? 24.
Nope.
All right, you're 24?
Yep.
All right. Let me roll initiative for these guys. Oh, come on.
Let me check and see.
Why is this?
I just checked to make sure. Yeah, okay. I got the yellow pants on the front. Good stuff.
Yeah, I need to check some.
All right, guys. I'm going to go out first. I got to refresh Roll20. It just locked up on me. So.
Okay.
It's being a pain.
All right.
All right. Let's see if this works down. There we go. All right. Good to go. That means we are up. So, Kalek, the black dragon, screams out in anger and frustration. That's a joke. I'll let the other players let you know why that's a joke, Jonathan. So, and prepares to attack as the other two werebores transform, and that brings us to Devlin, who was hiding in the shadows. Devlin.
Yes, and I will be using a sorcery point to subtle spell magic weapon. So that will enchant my bow.
Okay.
And the dragon, I don't think we should be able to notice that. And then what I'll do is I will do my Dread Ambusher stuff on one of the werebores.
Okay. Which one? Closest one? Farthest
Yeah, I'm trying
one?
to find out which one it is. Yeah, probably the closest one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one right there.
All right. Wiggle it just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. That song was stuck in my head for some
All
reason.
right. And I'm in darkness, so I have advantage.
Whoa!
Crit.
Nice.
Damn. That's how you do that shit.
14.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, and I forgot to say I was going to use sharpshooter, so that's another 10. So that's 24.
All right. You
can't
suddenly.
use sharpshooter after the fact.
Yeah.
That's all right. He said he was going to use it, so
Okay.
we're good. I'm feeling generous.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right.
When the 3 other ancient black dragons that are hiding down there come up, then it'll be good. So,
Yeah.
oh, I wasn't
Okay.
supposed to say that. I'm sorry. So,
I have a
Yeah,
bad feeling
yeah.
about this.
I figure it's probably not just what we're seeing, so that's
Yeah.
fine. You'll
why are
tell
you
us.
messing with Junior? As the other black dragons come up on the screen.
They
So
call
you're-
him Junior. I
Yeah.
might just de-atomize right here.
You suddenly enchant your bow and then quickly knock an arrow and streaks out. It takes one of the werebores right in the chest. He kind of stumbles back for a moment, then pulls the arrow out and spits on the ground, looking at you with anger and frustration. Ovek. So,
Oh wait, I got 2 more shots.
okay.
Wait
a minute.
You got to look for the missing scale. It's on its
Was
belly.
All right. Let's see. I'm guessing a 21 will hit.
Yes, it does.
All right. So it's 10 plus 6. Another 16.
Okay.
And then Red Ambusher shot. And then after this, I'm going to give you my force damage. Yeah, that one is also at a -5. And so that's 19. And then I believe it is a D8 for the rest of Dread Ambusher, but let me double check that.
It is.
Yes, okay. Okay. Then let me roll that. Okay, another 4.
All right.
And
So
force
three arrows slash out, smack right into the werebore. Once again, he just pulls them out, looks at you, and is ready to eat you alive. It looks like so.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
All right.
He
Ovek.
says, knowing he's going to have to go through me to get to you.
Yeah.
Well, damn it. I guess we're gonna have to. Man, I do not want to fight that dragon. I guess I'm gonna have to fight the werebore. I do not really wish to, but
Yeah.
he's coming at us.
Yes.
The
all
dragon
right.
says, "I wouldn't want to fight me either." So.
Yeah. We understand each other.
I got no problem saying that to him. He wants
Oh,
to feel
that's
strong by humiliating me. He's welcome to do that.
Oh, that's like Ragnar. You got this dragon. You can do it, buddy. Come on, let's go. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We are going to Great Axe. 28.
Nice. That is a hit.
By God. And 15 slashing with the Great Axe.
Tamora's ass breaks out of the clouds and shines upon you, and your great axe flies into the air bear.
Hey, it's a full moon.
Yeah.
It's a lunar eclipse of her fart.
The new commercial for the Church of Tamora is God ass. So, all
Yes.
right. You have another attack, sir?
Yes, I do. And 26.
Nice.
And 12 slashing.
Very good. So twice you slash with your great axe down on the werebore and open up great wounds on his body, but he is still standing and he looks very, very strong and very, very angry as he begins to grunt and slobber, his head shaking back and forth, his tusks chomping at his own mouth, causing huge sores to erupt in them as he looks at you with fury in his eyes.
When you grunt like that, you remind me of your mother.
Well, they can't talk right now because they're in hybrid form, but he shakes his head in acknowledgement that you're absolutely correct. So
they're doing the whole Gamorrean guard grunt.
Yes. They surround Ovek. So they're
See,
going.
Kovac is who loves you, baby.
They're going to attack with advantage. Come on, die 20. Don't be a pain in my ass.
Hey, and by the way, with my new armor, my AC is 20 now.
Nice.
Oops. Hold on. I need to take these guys off the screen real quick. I put werebears. Well, I accidentally put werebears instead of werebores up there. So
yeah, werebears are a lot nicer than werebores usually.
Yeah. All right. I'll just do it this way. Werebores. So I've got 2 attacks from them.
See if these bastards can do 90.
So a total of 4 attacks on Ovak.
Oh.
Jesus.
So
2 of them hit.
But you are AC 20 now because.
Yep.
So yeah, 2 of them hit.
So 2. Yep. But those are crits that you happen to hit those on.
You were hit twice for a total of.
Ouch.
Why did it only roll the 1? I don't see the 1.
Both damage rolls are stacked at the bottom.
63 points of damage.
Okay.
That hurt. And
what is it with every time I go into a battle, I get most of my points taken away in the first fucking hit. On an average, the enemy is critting against me on the first attack. It's not right.
they
like more variant level. I'm surprised you haven't by now.
Okay, cool. That's it. That is their attack. So you are surrounded by both werebores, and they come mauling at you with their grotesquely shaped hands that are part hand, part pig trotter, and their tusks. And you take huge wounds on your body, and you are just absolutely destroyed. And what's worse is you hear the dragon chuckling at you in the background. Whoa, 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 whoa. He sounds like some sort of sounds like some sort of Jabba the Hutt, though you don't know what that is. So, Eldon, I should probably add the super vorpal sword to your sheet.
You still haven't done that yet?
No.
You said you were going to do that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. I've been doing other stuff.
This dude needs to save the uninjured werebore.
Okay. What's he need to save against?
It's a wisdom save against being charmed.
Ooh.
17 is the DC.
Wisdom save, you said?
Yep.
By the way, Jonathan, DC
Yeah.
stands for difficulty challenge.
Okay.
The higher the number, the more difficult it is to beat it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Either that or Detective Comics. Take your pick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Should be.
Which is really kind of weird if you think about it. They're basically Detective Comics.
Yep.
Comics.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You got a 19. So, what is the DC?
17. He's fine.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Go back. Let me know if you want out of there.
Timothy
want-
is gonna
Fuck
attempt
yes,
to
I went
force
out of
past
there.
this dude.
I got like 7 points or something like that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Just keep it in mind.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Well, I definitely
miss.
went out of there. I don't know what I'm keeping in mind. If you can
No,
get me
that's a
out of there,
miss.
get me
No,
out of there.
I
that's
have
a
I have an idea to fix that for you.
All right.
Okay.
Next up is going to be Ragnar, and while Jonathan decides, I'm going to finally find the stats for this sword and add them to Eldon if he chooses to use the sword.
All right.
Okay. Well, Ragnar is raging, okay, because he doesn't like the position that Ovak is in.
Mm-hmm.
And so he runs up here with his great axe in hand.
Oh, and
And
now you
he,
can attack with advantage.
And that's exactly
Very
what
nice.
happens. Very,
Yeah, baby. 16?
Mhm.
Wait, Nam, did you? I didn't hear what you said. 16
Oh.
hit.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay.
And by the way,
okay.
Ovak, just so I know, did you use your great axe or did you use your new white blade? Because your white blade would have done much more damage than that. So
I don't. Let me hold on. Let me see. I don't
It's
have
on
a white blade in my weapons.
it's called a Hellfire blade. It's in your weapons.
I don't have a Hellfire blade in my weapons either.
Yeah,
I have a
think
great
that you
axe, a light
you put
crossbow,
that
a
in
long
mine.
sword.
Oh, did I add it to Ragnar?
Yeah, and I don't remember having that. I see it there, Hellfire Greatsword. It says, but I didn't. That's
Oh,
not
I see.
mine.
Giving my shit to other people. I see how
Yeah.
it is.
I apologize. I think I picked it up by accident. I'll give it back to you. I don't know how to use
Just
that weapon
keeping the
anyway.
mick down. I see how it is.
I know.
I will add it to your sheet momentarily. So
All right.
okay. So yes, that's a hit, and you did 10 points of damage.
10 slashing. Yeah.
Hold, please.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're at level 5, you have an extra attack too, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You get another one on top of this. Yeah. Nice.
You see your weapon strike the werebore and bounce off it harmlessly.
As you're using normal weapon.
Which is why I asked if you used your Hellfire blade there.
Well, then I then it would. If then are you saying my great axe just bounced off the werebore?
I'm going to assume you use your Hellfire blade, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my great axe just bounced off of this dude.
Yeah.
And I think he needs another one.
Yeah. Lycanthropes are immune to normal weapons.
Oh.
I mean, that's kind of all I have.
Yeah. Yeah, just do what you can.
So I will swing again at him. I'm sure that's a hit there.
Yeah.
And
drawing aggro is okay too. So you're
Mhm.
fine.
Ragnar,
12.
are you hitting on that werebore?
I'm hitting this guy right here. Right there.
No, I asked if you were hitting on it.
I'm hitting on him. Yeah. Kind of cute. It's very sexy the way my great axe seems to just bounce off his head. Impressive. And yes,
You don't
I
seem
hear
to
the
have the
dragon
crevice I'm
laughing at
looking
me.
for. Here we go.
It bounces off him again. All right. And you should see the Hellfire Blade on your sheet now. Make sure it is on there, Mike.
See.
You might want to take it off of mine. I
Um,
don't, unless I have a copy of it.
You know
Yes,
what?
I do have the Hellfire Greatsword.
I'm tempted to let you have a copy of it because there was a second blade, but I don't know. Should I be that nice?
Well,
Kind of useless right now without it, so I would say yes.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and let's take
You have
your
to
turn over
imagine
there.
some black tentacle thing wrapping around your arm and absorbing into your skin as you picked it up.
Yes. Let's go ahead and do your attacks again, Jonathan, but use the appropriate weapon this time. So
Yes.
I
Ghost
got a
Rider
I
has
have here?
infused your weapon with Hellfire.
It'll accept you.
raw.
Oh yeah, 23.
Take a taste of that, shall we? Wait, let's see. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, on me for.
Damn.
All right.
Oh, that's nasty.
That is a terrible
Yelling
thing
in baseball.
to be able to do.
Yes.
So you hit twice and do a total of, what is that? 17, so 29 damage? Very nice. Very nice. All right. Can you guys give me 1 second? You guys want to do tea and everything while I put this weapon on Greg real quick?
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
get some tea.
Yeah,
because now I remember why I didn't do it, because it's a super epic mega semi-vorpal flaming longsword, and it's a real pain in the ass to put in to someone's sheet that wasn't already set up. So
Right.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
That's right, Jonathan. Were you?
Yeah.
Were you serious about wanting to play Alien?
Yeah, but I gotta. Yeah. I gotta learn it.
no problem.
Right.
We're all learning it, so it's okay. We're going to be on the same playing field, really.
Right.
Well, yeah, I can send you the links to the game, and I have the core rule books.
Okay.
If you want to do some studying, I can also send you that Zero session we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Right on, because then Nam will have to play one less NPC.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we were playing we played a cinematic version of Alien, and that has a select number of specific pre-made characters in it, and Nem was having to play both the DM and players in the game.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome.
Right?
It was. Yeah. It felt like an actual Aliens film. So.
Yeah, that was fun. And just for those watching, we're talking about a game we play on the Circle of the Seven Dice. That is the other. That is the other channel we have here on Omen Tabletop Gaming. On this one, on Fellowship of the D20, we play D&D 5e. But on Circle of the Seven Dice, we play a ton of stuff besides Dungeons and Dragons. Basically anything but, almost.
Yeah. We play some crazy stuff sometimes.
Yes.
Hey, Jonathan, do you have a thermometer there?
I do.
I'm
It's
just wondering if
35.
it's really 34 degrees out here.
It is 35
It
degrees
really is?
Fahrenheit.
All right.
And we do have a weather advisory. And I do have water running in my sink. So if you hear water running, I'm not peeing. I did that in my pants earlier, and that doesn't make any noise.
That always reminds me of Steve Martin in that movie where they played the con artist. Steve Martin in that other what was the name of that movie? Despicable Bastards or something like that. I can't remember.
Dirty Rotten.
Oh, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Yeah.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the other one was Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty funny. All right. When Greg comes back, let me know, and I will tell him what is going on.
All right.
Ooh, and my wife just brought me pizza back.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah. I had some earlier myself.
Nah, it's a D&D game.
Absolutely.
If I wasn't diabetic, I could have some my full liter of Coke, but I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I'm on diet soda right now.
Tip to all you gamers out there, if you don't want to be diabetic in your future, don't be drinking a bunch of sodas, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
is
shit.
Yeah,
Shit's evil.
It is. It is that. However, if you gotta die, you may as well go happy, right?
True.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I found the possibility of losing a foot very motivating.
However, the price of electric wheelchairs right now on Amazon is phenomenal. Okay, they got some great deals. So
Yeah, I was upsetting about losing a foot too. I like to have sex. Thank you guys for believing that, or at least laughing at it. So
yes, no.
go ahead and take a point of pity inspiration on poor old Nim there. So
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we're probably going to end up burning it in this fight anyway. So
right.
Oh, and Jonathan.
Yeah.
When you have a birthday, you get an inspiration. Actually, you get a special inspiration that can be used on anything.
True.
I've had birthdays before.
We call it a POS.
iOS.
No, iOS. Yes.
Yeah.
Inspiration on iOS. Inspiration on steroids.
POS
is the dragon floating on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, POS is something completely different. So.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't had pizza in a while, and this is like good pizza.
Honestly, pizza is like one of those things where, I mean, even the bad pizza is still pretty good because it's fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Well, that's what people say. Pizza is like sex. Even when it's bad, it's pretty good.
True. All right, Greg, I added the sword to your sheet. I also added the description of all the stuff it does, and your items in your bio, because it does a whole hell of a lot of shit. So
Yeah, it does. Impressive.
You
Most
don't get
impressive.
mega awesome in your title if you don't do a lot of shit.
yeah,
There's certain criteria if you're gonna put mega awesome in your name. And doing a lot of shit is right there at the top of the list.
all right.
The fuck?
What was that for the sword or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll at some point I'd be interested in seeing the role playing of why the sword chose you. Because the rest of us had to pick something afterwards. The sword was like right straight from Gankion to your hip.
Well, I drained him.
True.
There you go.
I wasn't even like a normal bite. I totally drained his ass.
Wow.
All right.
Yes.
The dragon flies over here towards Devlin,
Lovely.
and
Okay.
I need a dexterity check, please. Saving throw.
Dex save. Okay.
Nem, I forgot to roll for today's experimental elixirs for Eldon. Is it okay if I roll them?
Yep.
He makes them every day. Thank you.
16. Let me see. It's acid. I think I can absorb it.
Can you bump it up? I'm
That's a
cracking
nice
Mike the hell up
classic
today.
reference for you
So,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are you good?
Did my roll.
All right. A stream of acid comes out of his mouth, and you are rooted in place, unable to dodge it, and it hits you for.
Absorb elements.
Ooh. Is that just do all the damage away, or does it do half damage?
It does have.
Okay. So you're going to take half of this.
Yep.
Which is probably good. Half of 73, so 36.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds about right.
You did get the warning not to take the blue acid, right?
And
I don't know why he's hitting me.
Has nobody
but okay.
else watched the Woodstock documentary before? Is it just me?
15.
oh, and
No, I distinctly remember the warnings about the blue acid.
I didn't
I
know
don't-
it was acid of any particular color. I thought it was just acid in general. But
Honestly, I don't
No,
remember
there was something
much.
about blue acid. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was Hendrix made an announcement on stage warning people in that section to beware of the blue acid going around.
fair. Although one wonders if Hendrix thought it was blue just because he was on the blue acid. So, Devlin, you're up.
Okay. Let me see. I think I can pull off what I need to. All right. So yeah, and I think I'm gonna double check on absorb elements because I think I can give something back to him.
Ooh.
I just want to make sure that I'm reading this right. Yeah, okay, yeah. It was extra D6. It's gonna be an extra D6 of acid back to him once I give you this. All right, so we're gonna do magic rapier.
Weren't you going to do something to help me?
I was, and then the dragon got into my face.
Back. I can help you if you can make it through this round till it's my turn.
Yeah.
If I don't get hit, I can make it through. If I get hit,
Oh,
I'm
wait.
down.
Wait a minute. Actually, quick question, Nem. I have a 17. They have a 17. I have an 18 dex.
You should go before them.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Ovak, I got you before they do at least. It's something.
All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Right here. All right. Yeah, I don't think that there's no way I'm going to be able to get surprise on him. So this is going to be single. 23.
That's a hit.
All right. Next. Okay. And then an extra. So it's 11 points of damage and an extra 3 acid. Not that I probably would do a whole lot against him, but it's something.
All right. And there is a reason he went after you. I'm just not telling you right now. So
yeah, I figure. All right. 25. 8. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I am going to meta magic a Misty Step as my bonus action.
okay.
So he cannot counterspell this.
So in other words, you play Misty for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go down.
Anybody else besides Mike seen that movie before?
No. Mike has seen all the movies. All right.
That's
All
a
of
great
them.
movie, man. That is what is that Glenn Close, Michael Douglas one?
Fatal Attraction?
Yeah.
Fatal
Play Misty
Attraction.
for me. It's Fatal Attraction before Fatal Attraction. It is scary as hell. It's a good movie. Scary on a
Yeah.
psychological level. So, and if you've been married and it was not a good marriage, or you've been in a bad relationship, it's scary on a whole different level. So,
I think I know why he's trying to shut me down, but I'll let you tell me.
Eldon's gonna yell, Ovak, I'm sending you a potion. Be ready to drink it.
all right, Ovak, you're up. You could hold your action until the potion comes to you.
Well, being I'm surrounded, and I have an opportunity to attack with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I feel like I should do that.
All right.
sounds like a plan.
Hellfire Great Sword. 16.
That's a hit.
All right. 12 slashing and 2 just for the fuck of it, apparently.
Yes.
So 14.
That should be 2 necrotic. I'll have to change that on you.
Okay. So 14 altogether. Yeah.
Nice. You slash out, the blade bursting into flame as you strike him, but only as it strikes flesh, and it sears his body with a necrotic black flame and then withdraws, hurting him rather badly.
Man, this guy is tougher than I thought he was going to be. I guess he's
Yeah.
going. You know what? I feel like maybe you're kind of cold, and I'm going to warm you up with a little fucking hellfire.
Mm-hmm. That'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Do you have a second wind, Mike?
I believe so.
Nice.
We got 19.
You might want to use
And
it.
let me see. Second wind, yes. Okay. And let me minus that. And I can do 1d10 plus my fighter level, which is 9. All right. All right, so 15 points. That'll help. Good call there, Steve. I totally forgot about that.
Yep.
All right. Eldon, you're up.
All right. Timothy is flying over to Ovak with a potion. He's going to land on your shoulder with the potion.
Okay.
Give it to you.
Hey, little guy. Thanks.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but he's going to pull out the super epic mega sword, yell flame on, and go after the dragon.
Nice.
Wow. Just be careful
Very
of his
good.
juggernauts.
22.
That's a hit.
Can't stop him. He's the juggernaut.
18.
The sword slams into him, and the dragon actually reels backward and looks at you with a look of approval and fear for the first time.
Wow.
Bonus action missed.
Okay.
Cool.
Werebears. This guy is going to take the attack opportunity because he doesn't want to get effed up and move over here. So that is an attack opportunity from Ovak.
And from Rowan. He's
No.
on the other side of him.
He's
stayed
not leaving Ragnar's threat range.
Yeah, he stayed in Ragnar's threat range. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
Timothy
Well,
could get an
attack
attack
opportunity.
opportunity.
Yeah. Timothy can.
What do we got? 25, that's a hit.
Yep.
And go ahead and suck on 18.
Nice.
I'd say I took an advantage of that opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
I
Absolutely.
do.
What about Timothy? Did he hit?
He is about to strike. I was just waiting.
All right.
10.
That's a miss. All right. So he slides over there, and then he is going to make an attack on Ragnar with his nasty trotters.
It's nasty trotters.
Yes.
They are very nasty, those trotters.
He's nasty.
Do
like
I
that.
need to wear a condom?
Yes.
It might be too late.
Oh, damn. Shit.
You can't put the condom
You ever
on
see
after
that-
you're done.
You ever see that sticker above in Halloween, the 2007, the Rob Zombie one? Says, learn from your parents' mistakes, wear a condom.
Ignore that placeholder at the bottom that says Dire Werebore. I just put that there so I can get to the character sheet easy. So,
Oh, okay.
ooh, he hit you once with a crit. Damn. You end up taking 35 points of damage. The
So I'm
ham
raging. Is it half of that?
Yes, so 17. You guys must be followers of an Abrahamic religion because the pork is messing you guys up. So it's not good.
Shit.
Emphasis on the ham and Abraham.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the other one attacks Ovak. Is not, just so we know, this is not at advantage, although it'll show roll twice. So it hit you once for 22 damage.
Damn.
Good
Okay.
thing you took second wind.
It is a good thing I took second wind.
Um,
And you're going to pay for that, you unkosher fucker.
Ragnar, you up?
All right. Ragnar is attacking this guy right here because he made me very angry. Yes, he did. And I'm going to hit him with my Hellfire Greatsword.
Are you saying he wouldn't like you when you're angry?
He won't like me when I'm happy, but when I'm angry, of course not.
That is a hit.
Yes. This is a nice one. Like, there it goes. All right.
Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Do you get to reroll once? Do you have that ability?
I do.
Wait, no.
Wait.
You get a reroll.
You have great
once?
weapon
Are
fighting.
you a halfling?
He doesn't have
No.
Great Weapon Master, so
No, I don't.
Great math.
Okay.
No, okay.
So a total of 13. All right, that's still
Mhm.
good.
But it's an unholy 13.
It
It
is.
is an unholy 13, and you get another attack.
Take your shot.
Raw.
That is a hit.
Not bad. 18? Is that what that is?
You throw up your horns and say
18.
metal rules and strike him for another 18 points of damage. Very nice.
Hell yeah. You know Ronnie James Dio came up with that?
Really?
Nobody did the horns before Ronnie James Dio.
Very nice.
I also
So
have
nice.
an action surge.
Ooh, you could take that. Go for it, Holy
And
Diver.
you realize with an action surge, that means you're taking an action again. That means you get 2 attacks again.
Yes.
I know.
Ragnar
okay.
yells out,
Just
I
checking.
am the Holy Diver, and goes for it. So.
And the Hellfire Great Sword strikes again.
Blessed by
Ooh.
Ghost Rider himself.
That is a miss. But you have another attack.
Yep, one more attack.
Raw, come on, Tamora. Smile
That's a
upon me
hit.
with your ass.
All right,
Very
now
good.
roll the damage on both of those.
Just the one, but
Well, I think
still.
that
Yeah.
the last one was a miss,
No.
though, right?
The first one was a miss. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So this one, I rolled the
Because you
damage
did-
on this one.
He didn't have advantage, so.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right.
I
I'm not on the
that's why
right
I
thing.
got confused.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, so he's still up, but you have screwed him up royally. In fact, he reveals that he is secretly a fan of soft jazz, and your metal is making him hurt very badly. So, there
Let
it
me
is.
turn it up for you then.
All right.
Well, you're about to learn a lesson in violence you won't soon forget.
Yes.
See, dragon.
I was actually just listening to Exodus before this game.
What is there anything that affects? I could look it up, but is there anything that affects you in mist form there, Eldon?
I didn't think so. Definitely nothing.
If I
physical.
farted into your mist, would you come back together with fart particles in you?
I know physical attacks don't hit you.
Yeah. Psychic attacks, maybe.
When in mist form, blah 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 blah. I'm immune to all non-magical damage.
So that answers
get
the
it.
question about the fart into the mist.
Yeah,
And I get advantage on physical saving throws.
and I don't count dragon breath weapons as non-magical. As magical, yeah. So he goes right through you.
How
Of course,
rude!
of course he
Going
does.
for Devlin again.
All right.
But you can
do
smell him. You can
Alright.
smell him.
And he's going to bring the bite and 2 claws this time.
that. Shield.
All right. What is your AC with shield?
Let me check. I want to say it's 23, but I'm going to double check that. Yep, 23.
All right. So he hits you twice. 1 bite and 1 claw.
All right.
You take 27 damage from his bite and 14 damage from his claw.
Ow.
Ooh.
Okay.
No one
All
can
right.
stop the claw.
My claw!
31. Okay. Yeah, I'm still up. Not doing well, but I'm up.
Devlin.
All right, I think I could see what part of your problem is. I'm going to go and cast Earthbind on him.
Ooh.
Earthbite.
Very nice. Hey, I got to ask you guys a question real quick. For all those
What?
of you who are comic fans or non-comic fans,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm writing a new comic, and I'm setting it where I live. And I was thinking to myself, the Inland Empire is where I live. Doesn't that sound like a cool comic setting? So
Yeah.
It does.
that's it. So anyway,
Okay.
Nice. All right.
All right. All right. So I'm going to do that, and then I am going to try and teleport.
all right. Does he get a saving throw versus Earthbind?
Let me check. Choose one creature you can see within range. All strips of magical energy loop. Must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its flying speed is reduced to 0 for spell's duration. And in errant order, the creature affected by the spell descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground or the spell ends.
All right.
So,
here's his strength saving throw. He rolled a 7. That sucks. I'm pretty sure he fails.
Yeah, he fails that for sure. So yeah,
Right.
now I can kind of get away.
And you're in a Misty Step, I assume?
Yeah, I have
All
to
right.
miss this up. Yeah, because if he gets another shot on me, I'm screwed.
All right.
So, all right, let me see. I think it's 10, 20, and then I could do a 30 here. Okay, that gets me to Eldon at least.
All right. Ovac, you are up, and you have a potion in your hand, by the way. So
I'm going to take that potion.
All right.
Can I do that as a bonus action, or is that an action?
the way I've always used it is you can use it as any of your types of action, bonus, move, or your regular action. So
I'm going to have to do it as a bonus action so that I can attack.
okay.
So what do I roll
any
for the potion?
It does 2 things. Mike, roll 1d4.
1d4?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't get to dictate what these things are.
What the fuck? Okay, there it is. 3.
Okay. You, for the next minute, which 10 rounds, you add that number 3 to every attack roll and every saving throw.
Okay.
And also, you get 10 temporary hit points.
Very nice.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I do have an actual healing potion I need, but it wouldn't be as many hit points. So I figured that would be more useful.
Right.
sure.
Kill the threat.
I'm sitting at
Take
2
the
hit
threat
points before you gave me that, so I'm quite thankful.
Nice. So you drink the potion, you feel yourself, the magic infusing you with the ability to just, it's like speed. You're like more aware, able to hit easier, able to make saving throws easier. Plus, you feel pretty damn good about yourself. You feel like you're looking around like you have a 7 demon bag. You feel good. So
Papa's got a brand new bag.
Yes.
all right. You're up. You still have your move action and regular action.
Okay. Well, I am going to do my best to lay waste to this bastard next to me. And, as a preacher is wont to do, I shall scream hellfire to thee.
Yeah.
24.
That was metal. That's a hit.
All right, 17.
Nice.
All right, and number 2, 27, and 16.
So a total of 33. Very nice. You hit it twice with your Hellfire Sword, wounding him badly. He is still standing, but he is reeling, looking at that sword with much trepidation. And I believe that you should probably have a, not second wind, the thing where you could take 2 more attacks. So,
Action surge.
Action surge. I do have that. All right.
Far be it for me to tell you to use it, but 14 hits.
Oh, I'm still on advantage. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You hit with the other one anyway. I was looking at it.
All right.
19.
And 19.
And you're adding +3 as well, so don't forget about that. So +3 to hit.
Yes.
So all right.
It says to the yeah. Oh, yeah, to attack. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. So, one more, and that is 21.
Hit.
Holy shit! And
20.
26 damage.
You strike out your first blow, taking him across the chest and opening up his chest completely. You think you see a pale green light beginning to emerge from his chest. And as you strike him down the second time, your weapon cleaves entirely through his breastbone, cleaving him in half. And you see a black tendril in flame grab onto his body, rip it in half as your blade goes through his body in half, rip out that green light, and you hear a scream as it is sucked back into the blade, and there is a small explosion of flame, and then your sword is normal once more.
Yeah, he got his soul sent to Avernus.
That's messed up, yo.
Yeah, it is.
And with that, I will tell you that your legend has spread, and the name of your party now is officially the Doombringers.
The Doombringers? Well, that's considerably better than the Resters.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sounds like us, though.
Eldon.
A little inside thing when we first started the Silverlight game, that we were supposed to go search through this manor and clear it all out. Basically, we'd go in there, we'd get our ass kicked, and we'd have to go and rest. Then we'd go in there, we'd get our ass kicked, and we'd have to go and rest. And this happened like 5 or 6 times before we actually made it anywhere.
Yeah, and that was before giving like Camphanthropy to an entire city.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but
basically
in between
setting ghosts free.
In between that, in the big boss battle in the manor, these two ran off and left Eldon at the mercy of a vampire.
That's
exactly what happened.
No, it's not.
Devlin ran down the stairs.
Anyway,
I came back up and I tried to save you. I am sorry if I wasn't in time.
the Doombringers, you're screwed because they're here to help you. So, anyway.
There you go.
Do my own solo thing.
Question. I have Misty Step and Natural Spider Climb. Can I Misty Step onto this dude's back who is currently earthbound and cling on at the base of his neck?
I will allow you to Misty Step up there, no problem. I will allow Spider Climb to give you... Spider Climb gives you an advantage to moving on surfaces, or you automatically succeed.
You can climb difficult surfaces, including ceilings, walls, without needing to make an ability check.
I will allow you to Spider Climb on him, but it gives you a +10 because he's going to be moving and trying to get you off. So you get a +10 to your roll to... you need a reflex saving throw to stay on him. So
now or when he moves?
When he moves.
Okay, cool. Now while I'm up there, I'm going to bite him.
Ooh, all right.
You drink some dragon blood, do you?
I have no idea what this is going to do.
Don't leave his face off.
That's a hit.
15 piercing, 9 necrotic.
Ew.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Constitution save, please.
Okay.
Ooh, damn. All right. As you drink his blood, you feel an acidic burning, like the worst acid reflux of all time, roaring through your body. And due to your vampiric nature, you feel it going through every cell in your body. You throw back your head and scream. And for the next, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Imagine a vampire screaming, "Oh, oh!"
Yeah. Oh. I do not want to sink your blood. Blah, blah, blah. For the next 10 turns, you are immune to acid as your body is infused with the acid in the cells, and you are able, as a bonus action, to breathe acid as in the, I forget what the spell is, but there's a spell where you have dragon breath. So
Yeah, I think it is literally dragon breath.
yeah.
Nice. All right. Coolio. And Timothy is going to be proceeding back this way, but he's going to attempt to force blast this dude.
Okay. Hit him.
Damn.
That is a hit.
Oh,
That's a hit.
cool. 6 force damage.
Timothy is kind of casually moving back, turns his head, and spits out a blast of force that takes the werebore right in the chest and blows his chest open, and he begins sinking to the bottom of the bog, dead.
Nice.
And Ragnar's like, damn it, I didn't want to attack the dragon. So,
Yeah.
Ragnar, Timothy just gave you an opportunity to attack the dragon. So
That he did. All right. Well, let's see. I got to get to him.
Yeah, I would appreciate somebody distracting him.
Well, I'm coming.
And meanwhile, Eldon is up on its back, clinging on and screaming.
You're doing a good
Well.
job too.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take my opportunity to attack him. I'm going to have to attack him with my hand axe.
Okay.
All right, like so. Okay.
That you
Why
fling
can't you
your hand
attack
axe.
with your Hellfire weapon?
It's not close enough.
I'm not close
Oh.
enough. Yeah, I have to throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You fling your hand axe, and it is right on, lined up with the dragon. It would be hard to miss such a large creature anyway, but it just clinks off the scales of the dragon, unable to pierce them, even though you threw it. You just didn't throw it hard enough to get through the scaly hide of the dragon.
Well, at least I got his attention.
Yes.
His armor class is pretty high. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can throw another hand axe though, because you get two throws. So
Honestly, if you bury a hand axe in a dragon, we're gonna call Guinness.
well, call Guinness. Roll some damage.
Wow.
Have a taste of that. 5 slashing on a dragon. Yeah, I popped a pimple for him on his ass, but
Maybe it's because you had already hit that scale. Maybe you found a weak spot. Whatever it is, your axe slices into the dragon, and a little squirt of acidic blood comes out, and you feel really proud of yourself. So
I do. That was quite the throw.
Yeah.
I feel proud of myself for now. I'm not sure how this dragon is going to appreciate my marksman skills. I'm ready for him.
I mean, the dragon seemed somewhat amused when Eldon buried a sword in it.
Yeah.
the dragon turns its head to you, and you hear a long intake of breath. I need a dex saving throw from Ragnar and Timothy, please.
Oh boy.
I feel like we're dealing with a dead spider again.
Oh, both made it.
Oh, interesting.
So Timothy's going to take half, and Ragnar, you're only going to take a quarter.
Timothy has evasion. He takes none.
Ooh, so Timothy takes nothing. Look at you. And Ragnar, you're only taking a quarter of this.
Okay.
So 32, 16.
16. Not
So
bad for tank and dragon breath.
The acid squirts or just spreads everywhere, and Timothy dodges in between the globules of acid, taking no damage at all. Ragnar, in your frenzy, in your rage, You slough a bunch of it off. The Hellfire Blade actually burning some up as it comes towards you. You still take some damage, but it just makes you even angrier. You are like Mr. Furious, rage building. So,
Yeah.
we're back up to the top of the order to Devlin.
All right, I am going to upcast a Scorching Ray, first of all.
Okay.
I'm just moving Eldon since he's technically on the thing's back.
Yeah,
Okay.
which I think gives me 4.
Yeah, luckily the dragon didn't move that time because it was like shocked that a hand axe came through its scales. So, like, brief
All
fire.
Right?
26.
Nice.
Mhm.
10.
Fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't there multiple rays on Scorching Ray?
Yes, yeah, and it's upcast, so it's 4.
Okay.
That one missed.
Yep.
Damn it. It could have been like a 19. It's fine.
Should
Still
have
have
been.
3 more. Still have 2 more.
Miss.
What is with you? Oh, let me. You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration and reroll that.
Okay.
That's nonsense.
Just so you guys know, so I don't have to keep telling you, he's AC 19. So.
All right.
Right.
Damn.
That's more like it.
All right. That's
Yes,
a
it
hit.
is.
12.
So 22.
And then last shot. And then after I get my last shot in, I'm going to use a healing word.
Nice.
I hurt bad.
So 29 total.
So that's going to be another 3rd level spell that I'm going to need. And then I think it's 3D.
He's got Earthbind on him, so he can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, come on. All right. Anyway, that's so that's another 9 back.
All right. Ovak, you were up.
Okay.
And then I'll move a little bit. He's gonna try to come after me if he can.
I don't even think I have the movement to make it to the dragon. I'm gonna and and all I got is a light crossbow to shoot at him. Okay. I'll try and move into position. Where's my speed exactly? Let's see.
Should be
It is
30.
30. Yeah. Okay.
Let me just remind you, if you get within range of the acid breath, you are at disadvantage on dex saving throws.
I'm on disadvantage on dex throws anyway. That can't stack.
That's what he meant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I was just giving you a general warning.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
10, 20.
Don't get near the dragon stinky breath is basically it.
Which means.
Well, I don't know how far away that is. So we will go there.
Okay.
Ouch.
And I rolled a 9 because I'm a dumbass. I'm gonna take inspiration on that.
Okay. That's
11. All right.
You got another attack though.
Yes, I do. 18, and I still missed. What do I expect? It's a light crossbow against a fucking full-grown dragon.
You fire one shot as you're slogging through the mud, and it hits the ground, sticks in the mud, and you killed a slug that was trying to get away from the nastiness of the drug. Your second shot...
You little fucker, I saw you give me dirty looks.
Your second shot impacts right on the surface, but doesn't make it. So the Death Star survives for another round. All right. Eldon.
All right. Timothy is just going to here. Eldon is going to try the super epic Megasword again. So flame on. From the thing's back. So just stabbing down. Oh.
That is a miss.
Ouch.
We're gonna inspiration that.
All right. Sword is like, damn right, Flamon.
There we go.
That's a hit.
13 slashing, 8 necrotic.
Nice.
Nice. 21 damage.
You stab the sword down, and the dragon roars and leaps up into the or rears up into the air. This is just for effect. You don't have to take a roll or anything. And he's trying to like bite at his neck like some dog, but there's like an invisible cone of shame on his head, and he can't get at you. He's like, ah.
Yeah, he's still fighting against the Earthbind and couldn't get into him.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you only get one attack, or do you get 2 attacks?
Just one, but
Okay.
I do have a bonus action. He's gonna hold out his hand towards Ovac. And okay, that's not much. Wait a minute. 3 + 1 + 2. I don't know why his healing word's calculating wrong, but that's 6 + 5, so 11.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Yep.
welcome.
Veintitrés.
He's a little bit better than me.
Hold on, guys. I gotta take this call real quick. It's from my sister.
Mhm.
Hello? Oh, hi, Mom. Why? What? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. All right. I gotta go, Mom. I'm in the middle of a podcast, so. All right. Bye. Sorry, guys. That was about my brother-in-law and my nephew. So
No problem.
my nephew, my sister is at the hospital with my brother-in-law, and they're doing some procedure or something. And she tried to call my youngest nephew at the house, and he's not answering the phone. And they figured that he's got his music on loud, and he's just ignoring. And my sister's freaking out. So anyway, you know, the joys of family. So
Yep.
Where were we? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was.
That would be Ragnar.
We're on Ragnar. Okay.
Yes.
Well, hold on real quick. So the dragon thing gets bit by Eldon, and then the dragon glares right at Eldon, and as he does so, flicks his tail out at Timothy with a legendary attack.
Wasn't that like several minutes ago that you bit the dragon?
Yeah, I didn't bite him this round. I sorted him.
Or you sorted him, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Either way, he's flicking his tail out and hits Timothy. I'm assuming a 21 hits.
Yeah.
For 16 damage.
Timothy's damaged, but he's up.
Oh, I thought I was going to goat that thing. All right, Ragnar, you're up.
All right. Ragnar is going to step up to Mr. Dragon here and give him a taste of this delicious Hellfire Greatsword.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
have a taste of that right there, buddy. All right, all right.
Nice.
14. Cool.
All right. And you get another attack.
And it's right there. Right. Oh,
That's a miss.
not my best swing right there.
So you
Hey, you better
strike
know
it,
that swing.
and you slash across the belly of the dragon. The sword impact on it, and it looks at you. Now it is truly worried. There are two truly powerful weapons hitting it, and it doesn't know what to do. As you swing the second time, it steps over your weapon with incredible dexterity, and you miss its leg. But now it is desperate and beating its wings and realizing its wings don't work either. And now it is its turn. It is going to take the attack of opportunity from you, Ragnar, and run. This is not a concentration spell, Earthbind, right?
It is a concentration spell.
He's charging at you then.
But you cast the Scorching Ray. Wouldn't that disturb the concentration?
No, it's not a concentration spell.
Oh, I thought you said it was. I'm sorry.
No,
No, Earthbind's concentration. Scorching Ray is not a concentration spell.
Right.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah, it's not like I had it lit. If I were to cast something like Magic Weapon, that would have dropped it.
Timothy,
I thought if you had to concentrate on something, you couldn't cast another spell.
No, you can't cast another concentration spell.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can maintain a concentration effect while casting something that is non-concentration.
Correct.
Okay.
So take my attack of opportunity against him?
Yes. And Timothy, Eldon, I need a reflex save. So.
Plex Mentallo.
33.
Eldon, you're fine.
Oops.
That's a miss. Oh, I missed. So he charges at Devlin.
Lovely.
And he is going to give you the full enchilada.
All right.
Does that sound dirty to anybody else? Is it just me?
It looks pretty dirty.
No point even casting shield.
I think he hits you twice.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You take 29 damage from the bite and 10 points of damage from the claw. And then
holy shit.
Yeah. I'm down, but I'm going to try Strength from the Grave.
Okay. And that's going to...
Yeah.
That's going to drop the Earthbind on him, so...
Yeah, he's going to... well, unless I pass this.
Okay.
I need to pass... I think it's 29. Yeah, because the shot that could be was 29, so it would be... let me see. Let me see if I can do it. It's probably not going to matter. Yeah, that's too low. I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Earthbind is dropped on him. Not that it matters this turn. Eldon is on top of him. And that brings us to Devlin. I need a death save.
Wonderful.
Oh,
come on.
Damn.
That was not good.
all right. Ovek.
All right.
Let me tell you about my next character.
You saw the dragon just roar across plowing through the water, nasty, sticky water, just flying up everywhere, and then just yeet Devlin with a bite, and then he slashes his open with the claw, part of his bowel, like sticking out, and Devlin slumps to the ground, bleeding out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
20, 30. An advantage against the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it to you. Timothy's technically on top of him, but if you're on top of somebody, that counts as you being everywhere. So
isn't that Eldon right here?
That's
Eldon. I keep saying Timothy. Sorry. All right, go for it. You got advantage.
Okay. Advantage, and let's see how you feel about a little hellfire.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Oh, fuck yeah.
Wow.
Take 27.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
got one more.
Attack number 2.
Are you remembering to add 3 to these?
Ooh, I did.
I'm not 19 on that.
There you go.
That's a hit. It wouldn't have been a hit.
It wouldn't have been, yeah.
20.
So that's another 18 points.
Mm-hmm.
That's 20.
20. Yep.
And plus, he has to smell my body odor now.
Yes,
Well,
he does.
He's into that, so he actually gets 10 hit points back. So, so you slash out twice with the Hellblade, the black fire rippling through his body, and he roars out. He is genuinely afraid. He's beating his wings, hoping to get them up to speed to get out of there, but I don't know if he's going to make it. Eldon.
Flame on.
Nice. That is a hit.
Damn, almost took his head.
One off, yep.
25.
Hell yeah.
Sword rips
Take that to
through
your
his
juggernauts.
spine and goes so deep into him that your hand sinks into his body as the flame gets hotter and hotter and cauterizes the wound, popping his head off so that only the smoky remains of his neck slump to the ground, the head flopping next to the rapidly dying Devlin, and we are out of initiative.
Nice.
Whoa.
All right. Healing word on Devlin.
Thank you.
And Eldon's still standing up atop that now headless carcass and say, you guys want to see something cool?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's going to turn to the side so it's not at them. But like right here, he's going to breathe acid.
Cool. That is a cool ability.
And suddenly, it was only for like another 8 turns, but suddenly out of the sky you hear do 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 do. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, baby.
All right.
Oh, wrong kind of acid. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Mending on Timothy. That heals him.
Okay.
Something funny about that song? That the singer has a really thick accent. He is actually saying, "In the Garden of Eden, baby."
Yeah.
Is he really?
And yeah, that's what he's saying. But his accent is so thick it comes out In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
That's awesome. All right.
Eldon's just standing there on this thing's back like, dude.
I'm assuming you guys want to take a long rest to rest up.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. And I wouldn't mind like taking some stuff off of the dragon though.
Okay.
Yeah, Eldon wants a fang, and he's gonna take some scales.
While you guys,
I'm taking a tooth for sure.
Yeah.
While you guys do all that, and heal and get it, I'm gonna take a real quick break to get some more water, and I'm gonna ask my wife to call my mom to make sure that my nephew is not doing something dumber than not answering his mother's calls. So
yeah.
So I'll be right back. Sorry, guys.
All right.
No,
that's cool.
I have enough. I know how it is.
That was a close call right there, man. That dragon was a tough
could
fight.
have died if it had been a couple more rounds. I mean,
yeah, I was gonna come try to raid. I have a second win still, and we were gonna do what we could to save you, but
you
what
could
are
have
you guys
stabilized.
worried about? We kicked his ass.
Yeah, we did.
You could have used that second wind as a bonus action, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you
I'm just
you
saying
know.
you got kind of low during the fight, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But that I'm glad I packed that Earthbind. I'm like, I had a feeling we were gonna fight this dragon again. I just didn't know like exactly under what circumstances.
Yeah, I've never met the guy
I
before, but
what are we at? Like 9th level?
Ninth
Nine.
level.
9th level. We just took out a full-grown black dragon. The 4 of us.
Mhm.
That's monumental, folks. That's a big deal.
That was pretty legendary. That last swing that you gave him there, Ovac. That was quite delightful.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. First round
Way
was
to
really
slash
good. Earthbind, I think, helped you guys, and then
Oh,
Scorching
definitely.
Ray.
Earthbind helped
and
a
then I think
lot.
Scorching Ray did okay.
Mhm.
So
Dude, if you hadn't have done Earthbind, we'd have had to deal with him just flying around spitting acid at us.
yeah,
That's why I
Yeah.
got on his back.
that's why I packed it.
Yeah. Those wings flapping, man. He was trying to move.
That's right.
He
Okay.
was trying.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, Dragon Tooth there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So how's the heartburn? You know, from the acid that you have that taste.
That's okay. I mean, how many vampires get to say they got dragon blood?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not
It is
only
what
that,
it is. Are
you're
you
a
addicted
vampire
to it
that
now?
could make it into a Sam Raimi movie.
Right?
Plus 3 actually, because they can beat them out. E4.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, from Eldon's perspective, he just came to this part of the world to study. And now he is a vampire that has been to the Shadowfell and helped take down a dragon that he drank blood from.
Yes, this is true.
Right.
Honestly, I don't know too many people that would have even had the balls to try drinking dragon blood, let alone get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you kind of have to be a
gone
vampire to do that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but you got no idea what's gonna happen when you drink dragon blood, man. I mean, shit, anything could
Right.
happen.
especially one that breathes acid.
Well, I have to say the most epic and heroic thing was the fact that Ovac, from a distance of 40 feet, picked off a slug in the mud and killed it dead on one shot. So.
That's right. But he was,
Nice.
I've seen him give me dirty looks and shit, and you know what? I ain't going to take that shit.
That was a whole 1/5 of an XP right there, man. So.
That's about worth it, I think.
All right. So we got that.
What I'm wanting to know is how many XP we get for wasting that black dragon.
We will find
I'm also curious.
Can't
as
wait
what
to find that out.
Yeah.
What the other werebores had, like, did they have any weapons on them?
They did not. They had no weapons at all. They were truly feral. No weapons, no clothes, no nothing.
We should look where that dragon surfaced. Maybe that was like, maybe he would hide stuff there.
We can check.
Ooh.
He might have a horde.
It is about, you would have to go, you estimate that the depth of the water there is about 20 feet, and then who knows what is underneath there. So,
Well, Eldon doesn't have to breathe.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you guys are ready, let me know, and we could do the search. So,
all right. I think we need to take the long rest first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
I'll take the first watch.
Nothing comes.
Second.
I will just let you know I'm not going to roll for it because nothing comes in this glade at this point because there was a dragon here. So nobody knows the dragon's dead yet. So you guys are fine. So you could just take the long rest. So.
All right.
Cool.
Man.
Very nice after that fight.
Jonathan, you'll notice although they're supposed to go up, You have to manually go in and re-up your action surge.
Yeah, I did.
Hitting the long rest button doesn't do it.
It
No.
doesn't do it. No, it's
Yeah.
supposed to, but it doesn't.
Right.
And you have to.
remember
You
that.
have to. If you use your second wind, you would have to re-up that manually too.
Right.
Man, Roll20, I don't. It's not doing this for you guys. I think it's just doing it for me because I'm DM. But it keeps flashing up a message telling me that I should have update the character sheets to 2024 5th edition. I'm like,
I'm
no.
gonna say that.
Oh man, I need to run
It
to the bathroom. I'll be right back before we search.
That message keeps coming up.
Yeah, keeps coming up in my journal. So, or my chat.
That I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I loathe commercials. I do not like to be upselled. I do not want to hear any of your shit. That's not what I'm here for. That would piss me off if it was happened to me.
You and the rest of the world, my friend. You and the rest of the world.
I'm not like a fan of them, but there are some that annoy me more than others. That's the way I put it.
I quit watching TV about 15 or 20 years ago because I didn't ever want to see another commercial. I only watch streaming channels that don't have commercials on them. I hate commercials with a passion. I don't want the damn jingles in my head.
The jingles are what piss me off.
My wife is worse than I am, but I have no patience for commercials anymore, and I think streaming ruined it for me. But she is so much like that when we're in the car, she won't even leave a radio station on with commercials. So
oh hell no, I ain't hearing that.
She'll change the radio station. So yeah, it's
no.
like she if we have to watch commercials, she mutes it. She doesn't want to hear it. She just mutes them. So
yep,
all right,
exactly. You know why? I have jingles in my fucking head from commercials I watched when I was like 6 years old. That is not right. Take it up, Headspace. A fucking commercial. That's not cool.
The thing that really annoys me is commercials that have nothing to do with whatever it is they're selling. That's what kills me.
You mean like Jaguar?
Yeah. They're not the first to do
the
it.
only good commercials are during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, but if it's a car commercial and I get to actually see the car, I'm like, oh, look, there's a car I can't afford, but it looks cool, you know.
Yeah, I do like commercials that actually show the things they're advertising instead of some abstract conceptualization.
Yeah, instead of like, here's one for you that drove me crazy. This is an oldie but a goodie. Remember the commercials back in the day where they're selling Dockers, and it was just a bunch of guys talking about what like jackasses they were. You know, they're like in the backyard talking about, hey, did you see that I cut my nut off yesterday trying to trim the yard? Yeah, buddy, that was funny. And then right at the it was like 5 minutes of that, and then at the end it was like Dockers. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy Dockers now because of that. Yeah, it was just the stupidest idea. I don't understand most advertising executives what the hell they're doing. I was like, why would I want to buy anything?
3.
All right. So when you guys are ready, refreshing everything after the long rest, let me know. And
and I was adding the dragon fangs to my sheet.
Yeah, Ellen is taking a dragon fang, some scales, and some blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm mainly taking like a couple of the fangs and some scales. Like maybe we could make some leather armor out of it or something.
So we'll go ahead. Here's what I got planned is like we can go ahead and search. You guys can search to see what's underneath here. And then depending on what you want to do with the shrine, get to that. I don't want to go too far in the shrine because that's what Roll20 messed up, and I want to fix all of it. But
that's fine.
So we might finish a little early, but I don't think we're going to be that much early. So
that's cool.
Okay.
But
I mean, we killed the dragon. I mean, we did pretty well tonight already. So
knowing you guys, once you search, we could this could be 3 more game sessions of you guys searching for the dragon's hoard. So you know.
Yeah, let's do that.
Elden's going to cast Detect Magic. It is blocked by 1 foot of stone or 3 feet of dirt.
What's the range of Detect Magic?
Give me a second. 30 feet.
You cast Detect Magic. You do not detect any magic out to 30 feet.
This isn't running water, right? It's just still swamp water.
Yes.
All right, he's just going to go down right here while it's still active.
Okay. As you get towards the ground, you do sense a faint magic from below what looks like the bottom of this lake or whatever. So, or the small swampy area. So.
Is there anything visible?
I mean, it's hard to see anyway down here because the water is very cloudy and there's silt and dirt, not only just from the natural stuff, but because everybody's been trucking through here and there's been fighting and everything else going on. But what you can see that it looks like it's just a bunch of rotting leaves and dead fish and other things, just old branches and trees and everything down at the bottom underneath about 20 feet of water. So a lot of it is disturbed where the dragon came up, but it seems to have settled back down. So. By the way, guys, Elden's been down there a while, so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful not to look too long, or you'll light candles of your own.
Yes.
Problem is, none of us really are able to go down there without some help. And I don't have any spells for going down there.
Detect Magic just tells you that there's a presence of magic, right? So.
Well, if you can see something, you can see its aura.
You notice
and the school magic that you're seeing.
You can't see it right now. You can just detect that there is something beyond, but it would be beyond the bottom of this pool of water. So.
I'll go back up and tell the others. There's something down there under the ground, but whether it's buried or like in some kind of underground opening, I don't know.
Dragons are pretty good at hiding stuff, so.
He's also really big. He had to have he had to have hit it somewhere where he could reach it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if there's
I never learned how to swim.
Okay.
Well, you don't really have to swim, I guess, unless you want to get back up, but
just float like the Titanic.
You could always have Elden bite you, and then you don't have to worry about whether you can swim or not anymore. So.
There you go.
All right.
Elden will run his tongue over his fangs and say, there are alternatives.
Yeah.
I appreciate the offer and everything, but that's a big hell no from this guy.
I'm trying to look around and see if there are any other possible routes down to what Elden found.
You look around for a while and you notice that it seems like the earth has been disturbed in this area, but it looks like it was what has been built up there. Like it looks like there's a mound of dirt and everything that was piled up there that may not have been natural, but that was a long time ago that it happened. But you're able to notice some signs that something was piled up here or excavated or something happened there. So
okay. I guess we can try.
I can let y'all breathe water for 24 hours.
Yeah, we can try. Yeah, if you have like air bubble or something,
I have water breathing.
that'll work.
I mean, I do have air bubble, but I also have water breathing.
Yeah, whichever one you want. We
Okay.
can try.
But let's hold on.
Are we gonna
I want
like grow
to-
gills like Harry Potter?
No, just magic. I want to go to where you said the earth looks disturbed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We should dig here first, though.
yeah. I think that's a good plan.
Mhm.
Hold on a minute.
Is my detect magic picking up anything in this area now?
No.
I'm not getting anything magic like I was on the bottom, but
We may be too far.
for all we know, that shrine may just extend underground all the way to here. But
Yeah.
I don't know. What do y'all want to do?
How would he have hidden his hoard?
I mean, I imagine most dragons can like change their shape, right? So he could go into the shrine if he wanted to, or maybe he just put stuff at the bottom.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, if it was that simple, we probably would have found it by now.
Well, I mean, there was something magical below the bottom, right there, and he points a little to the south. But
Yeah.
I don't know how to move that much earth in any amount of time.
Yeah. And I don't have mold earth. I think I do anyway.
If y'all want to try, I can do the water breathing thing.
Yeah.
I'm open.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm pretty good at sinking to the bottom.
All right. Water breathing can affect up to 10 people, so I'll just cast it
Yeah.
on the 3 of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
You might have to helpOvat get back up afterwards, but
Yeah.
And then I will show them where I was when I could detect the aura.
All right,
All right.
let's do that.
Actually, so as I don't drown. I actually have water breathing, don't I? Either way, I'm gonna want to be able to move around. I'm gonna take off the armor while I go under the water.
okay.
Yeah.
So all of you sink down to the ground. Everybody roll me a D100, please.
Okay.
Okie dokie. You know how to do that, Jonathan?
99.
D100. One D100,
59.
right?
Yep.
Whoops. I don't know. I was on advantage.
In
but-
the year of 39.
That was perfect, Jonathan. Don't worry about it. You did it.
All right.
You automatically roll 2 dice when you're rolling a D100
Yeah,
because
two
you're rolling
dice.
a percentile and a D10.
Okay.
The 4 of you begin stomping around on the earthen floor here, or the earthen bottom of this pit or this pool of water, with no problems until you see Eldon disappear. Eldon, give me a dex check.
Oops. 28.
All right.
Damn.
You are able to grab onto a ledge of stone, and you are dangling over a 60-foot opening into a grotto down below that is filling with water. Looking up above you, you see that there is a magical barrier that keeps the dirt up above and most of the water, though some water is allowed to go through it. And that down below is this grotto, and you could see a small hoard where the dragon has collected his valuables. Next, inside this grotto, you could see that there is a set of stairs that look to have been breathed into the rock by acid, leading upwards on the east end of the grotto, or the north
Right.
end of the grotto, I should say. So,
That sounds like a plan.
So if I scramble up to the ledge, is it just a ledge that I'm looking over the grotto, or do I see a path to those stairs from here?
it's just a ledge where you're looking down on the grotto. So
Okay.
you would actually have to go down into the grotto to get to the stairs. So
Do I see the others?
if you scramble back up in the ledge, you're kind of the magical bear's a ledge, and then there's the magical barrier. Your body, you could stick your body out so that it looks like only half of your body is sticking up out of the dirt, and you're like half in water and half in dry air. So,
hey dudes.
All right. Oh, there's Eldon. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Well, it's you got to figure out how to get down 60 feet or find where their stairs come out. So
I have Feather Fall, and I can cast it without needing to breathe.
Okay.
Quick question. How are we going to get this stuff up out of there and out of the water?
Yeah.
Good question.
We'll figure something out. Maybe there's another way. Didn't you say you saw stairs, Eldon?
On the other side, stairs leading down.
Okay.
No, stairs leading up.
Oh,
Yeah.
stairs leading up. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's a way out. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do a subtle feather fall once we're ready.
Okay. You guys want to go down into the grotto?
Yep.
All right. You feather fall into the grotto, landing with a soft splash into the water. There's no real dry land here, although there's some areas that are more raised than others that are only under maybe 2 or 3 inches of water. Most of it is swampy, and it looks like the dragon actually slept in the water and swampy, nastiness, and was comfortable in it. Although there is a small nest in one corner of the grotto that is raised up out of the water, and there are a number of items that are piled up in that nest.
All right.
Is there
Yeah,
a dragon egg? Imagine the omelet you could make out of that motherfucker.
Are you hungry again? Well, you got ham up there.
Yes, I'm hungry.
Are
You want number 17?
You're gonna make wereboar ham and eggs? Is that what you're gonna do?
All right. All right. Let's
So yes, so there's the nest. There is no egg in it. It was
Get
just
me all
like
excited for some eggs.
no eggs. If there are eggs, they're not the kind of eggs you want to eat because this was a male dragon, so he left something else there. So
Well, it could have been like that, the creature on Enemy Mine.
it could be, but it wasn't. So
Okay.
so you're investigating.
yeah, yeah. Just looking around.
You find that most everything has been buried under rotting vegetation. The black dragons aren't really known. You would know this through your lore and everything, that they're not known for being the neatest of creatures. They delight in swamps and fetid filth. But there are a number of things that have been buried here. And you begin going through all of the filth and everything. There are any number of things that also look to have been ruined. And you can look through those as well to see if there's anything you could save. So I will say that, Devlin, on your first investigation sweeping through, you find several chests. You're not able to move them, but you are able to uncover them. But the wood on the chest is completely rotted through after sitting in this dampness and filth. And from what you can see, the minute that you try and move it, that the whole chest will probably pull apart. But you find several of them. So,
does it look like any of them might have been trapped?
you could give me another investigation check for that.
All right, let's do that. Milton, I may need your help on this one. 19.
Looks clear. So.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I will say, Eldon, as you are going through, you find a shield buried in one corner. Strangely enough, even though you have seen the chest that Devlin is looking at, this shield is wood and is a large shield even for a human, but it appears not to have rotted or decayed at all.
Right.
I still had detect magic up.
Yeah, I was gonna actually cast mine before long.
It radiates magic. While you two are searching, do you both Ragnar and Ovak want to search? Do an investigation check. So.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. First dibs on any magic bows. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, as
I'm
I
looking
recall,
for armor.
Eldon gets first dibs on the next anything.
No, because we did equal. It did equal out.
No, that's what y'all said at the end of last Silverlight.
You got the sword. You got the sword, and you got the thing.
Roll for
We
initiative.
agreed that he gets the dibs on the next thing. We agreed.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what we find. Let's see what we find, and then we'll figure
All right.
something.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
I remember we
Little
saying this
conditioning.
last time. I remember us saying this last time.
All right.
All right. Man, I took it on advantage again. I rolled a 6.
It didn't matter.
It was on advantage again. All right.
Yeah. Ragnar, go ahead and roll an investigation.
Investigation. Right there. Okay.
All right. Ragnar, you search through or are unable to find anything of any real significance, though you do find a leather. It's strange. It's marked Water Deep or Water Havian Clother Company, and it looks like underwear, but it looks like there's some sort of pouch in the front and like a thin strap on the back. You're not sure exactly how you're supposed to wear this, and you just chalk it up to weird city people. So, you know.
It does not fit my head like my helmet does.
Yes. So,
yeah.
Meanwhile,
what is this?
Ovak.
He just found a jock strap?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
It does cover my
Alrighty
nose
then.
quite nicely, but I can't quite see around it.
Yes.
Now, how do I take it off? The strap it's stuck in the back somewhere.
It's some sort of slingshot. I don't quite get it. So,
Yeah.
in fact,
I rolled a 12 on my investigation.
Yeah.
I'm underwater, so I can't smell it, but it does have a strange flavor to it. You said you were hungry, Ovak. Here, you have it.
You see a package, and it's labeled rations of and you get all excited thinking it's food, and then realize the food has rotted long ago. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
this is pretty old stuff.
I'm an orc. I can eat rotted food.
All right.
Go for it.
Grocery outlet.
But you
What
can't
is
take
this
your
wording
drug?
I see?
I dare you to eat the rotted food.
All right.
Actually, last time I did that, things did not go well.
All right.
I'm remembering
So-
eating some bad cheese at the manor. Yes.
So far, Devlin has found 2 chests that are rotted through, and Eldon has found a magical shield of some sort. So,
Okay, let me. Do I see? I did cast detect magic. So do I see any magic in the chests or any radiation from it?
no. And since you both cast detect magic, and I forgot about it, not only do you see the shield glowing, both you and Eldon see 2 other areas that are where you see slight glow of magic coming through the nest area or the nest.
All right, I'll check.
Yeah,
I'll check one of
come
them.
out.
Okay. You uncover both of them. While you're doing that, I will tell you what you find in a second. Ragnar and Ovak, do you want to make another investigation check?
Yes. Another investigation check coming right up. It is right. Pow.
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
All right.
I got 7. Let's start out with -1 on my investigation rules. So,
Ovak and Ragnar, both of you uncover pieces of the same corpse buried inside of here. Ovak, you had the unfortunate duty to be able to find the rotting head and shoulders of the corpse. or not, or Ragnar. That was Ovek. Ragnar, you find the bottom half of the corpse, which looks like almost all of it was burned away by acid, so that it's mostly just bone. But you do find a letter inside the pocket, or what remains of the legs that was on this corpse.
A letter. Yeah, that doesn't do me much good. I cannot read.
Okay.
I can
I
read.
can't either, but maybe one of them can.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, either one of us could read it.
Well, I'll let you give it a shot and see if it has any value to it. Perhaps a map to where some treasure might be. Really, some weapons.
All right. Who's going to read the letter? Does it matter?
I'll read it.
All right.
I'll read it.
Eldon, when you open the letter and begin to read it, it looks to be like it was just a letter from a mother to her son, telling her what to get at the market as he was leaving Silverlight Port to travel to one of the larger cities on the coast and pick up materials and some supplies for their farm. What you notice, though, is that when you left Faerun, for Ragnar, when he left Faerun, or last date he remembers was 1450.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys left Faerun, it was 1489. You're not sure how old this corpse is, but the date on the top of the letter is 1510.
Jeez.
That explains the rotting food. That must have been the supplies he was bringing back.
Damn.
I don't know about you, but if I had some food I knew was going to go bad, I'd eat the shit.
Yeah.
So we've been gone for 20 years at least.
I think he might have intended to, Ovek, but he got interrupted by having his legs melted off and being thrown into a pit.
It's at least...
Oh, getting between a guy and his meal, that's just wrong.
That's no excuse for wasting this food.
It's been at least 21 years.
Yeah.
And the rations, who knows how long they normally last, but they've gone bad. So,
yeah. So these rations have been spoiled a while then.
Meanwhile, both Eldon and Devlin dig down into the organic material to find the other two magical items that are glowing. As you get down there, you find that both these items probably belong to this young man. One of them, or it appears that they might have, as one of the items is being held in a severed hand. And the other item has the remains of what looks like fossilized ear. And they are an earring and a whistle. The hand is holding a silver whistle, and there is an earring that is glowing in this fossilized ear.
I guess we can identify them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
The shield is a shield +1, but it has a special blessing on it, which it allows you to cast Smite Undead once per day. And it has a symbol of, and God knows how old this thing is, helm on it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone else can take a look at that one.
Yeah.
I don't know that Helm wants his stuff hanging around me right now.
Yeah.
The ring is a periapt of fire, and it allows you to detach the earring and throw it as a 10th level fireball once per day.
Huh. Interesting.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
And the
You know
silver
what? I'm going to start checking people's ears from now on. Let me tell you some shit.
Right.
the silver whistle
Damn. 10th level. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
the silver whistle allows you to blow it, and it acts as the same as a bag of animal summoning. You know the one that your character has in the other game, Steve? So
Oh yeah.
same thing, except it's a whistle. So
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of thinking I'm really liking that parry apt.
Same. You'll flip for it?
I guess we could. Or roll.
well, wait a minute. What about the fighters here? What do they get?
The shield.
Both of them use great weapons.
I used my both hands with my weapons.
Right. Yeah. Shield isn't
that's
going to help
fair.
me much. I could throw it at someone.
Yeah, I mean, shield's not a whole lot of help for me either, because it's like it's like I either use a wand or with the offhand or like a dagger or something.
When Captain Ragnar throws his mighty shield.
It's too big for me to use.
Was that a Captain America reference?
Blessed by Helm.
Yeah, it was.
Blessed by
Well,
Helm.
I gotta give you props for that.
Yeah.
Jonathan just made a comic book reference.
You're not a comic book guy. You
He's
get a
props
point
for that
inspiration
shit.
for that. Yeah, you get a point inspiration
Yeah.
for that.
See, you get inspiration now.
We're gonna sing you the song when Captain Ragnar throws his mighty shield.
Yeah.
All the foes of Ragnar and Robo shield. So.
Devlin, you can have the earring if you want.
Okay, thanks.
I still think Eldon should get first pick because that's what we agreed on. But
we were gonna flip for it, but Eldon said Devlin can have it. But I appreciate that.
Okay.
I will take the animal summoning one if nobody wants it.
Take it. Absolutely.
Just remind me to tell you because
I've already got stuff that can do things like that, and it doesn't really help me at all.
It's the same as. Let me check.
Okay, so what is it called?
Which one?
The parry apt.
It's a parry up to fire. So
parry up to fire. Okay. Oh, that doesn't. All right, parry up to fire.
Man, Roll20 has screwed up the compendium so bad. It's a bag of tricks. That's what it's called.
Oh, nah.
And this particular one is a tan bag of tricks. Hey, Greg, can you write this down real quick?
Yep.
So when you blow it, you roll a D8, and it's able to summon on a 1, it's a jackal.
Yeah.
A 2 is an 8.
Yep.
A 3 is a baboon. A 4 is an axe beak. A 5 is a black bear.
Damn.
A 6 is a giant weasel. A 7 is a giant hyena, and an 8 is a tiger.
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't end up using that, especially once I start gaining some more levels in Sorcerer. Then I really won't need it.
I would throw some.
Go ahead.
I would have rolled up some armor up here for Ragnar, but he can't use armor, so.
Yeah.
Well, and Eldon says, I do have Timothy if one of the fighters really wants a bag of tricks for animal companions, well, a whistle.
It could help you because you can use your animal companion to help you flank stuff. So.
Yeah.
Oh. That might be worth it.
Yeah. It's good for giving yourselves advantage. I mean.
Yeah.
If it'll help me flank stuff, I'd be down with that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay. And neither of you wants a shield.
I can't
I
use it.
don't want to. I don't
Yeah,
want. I mean,
just-
it's like I guess I can find a way to make it work.
It's a cool shield and everything. I just
Well,
don't have a. I'd need a third arm.
Yeah.
once
There's a
you,
spell for that.
once you guys get back to civilization, you can always sell it too. So
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I
right.
guess I'll take the shield for now. I mean, it's not like I want to take it. I just don't see anybody else who can.
Right.
Okay, so it's a shield +1. You said.
yes,
Yep.
Okay.
but
Shield
it allows
+1.
you to cast Smite Undead once per day. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And the fireballs once per day as well.
correct.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Helm shield.
And since
That
Well,
actually
you know
would
what?
raise my armor class. Actually, so let me.
if you guys are going to investigate those stairs, I want to do the stairs, and then
Okay, me.
I'll take us out from there. So
Yes.
Yeah,
Stairs.
I remember.
Stairs are appealing because I do not like the water.
Who was taking the silver whistle that acts as the tan bag of tricks? Just
I
so
think
you know.
Ovac took it. So
Okay.
right,
Okay.
Mike?
Okay, so
I didn't hear anything that I necessarily needed, but I mean, I could take the tan whistle.
It's
Well, I
the
think-
silver whistle that acts as a tan bag of tricks, so it summons one of the 8 animals.
Ah, yes. Okay, so that one. Yes, I want to do that.
With Captain America towards his mighty shield. All who oppose his shield in turn must yield. Do you know that's an actual theme song from an actual old serial of
Yep.
Captain America?
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Beautiful.
My guess
although-
is it probably came out in the 60s. I'm guessing 67, 68.
I was thinking it was like closer to 66, but yeah, it's probably in that range.
66,
Yeah.
66, 66 might work. I guess I thought it was just Spider-Man and Iron Man that came out in 66, but it could have been more.
Although I have to say, the funniest thing, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there used to be this cartoon series they did called Superhero Cafe and on YouTube, and like Superman and
Oh, I
Batman
think I
would get
remember
together. Oh my God, it was so funny because Captain America would show up, and they'd make fun of him all the time when he would roll up, and they'd start singing his song for him, and he hated it. And then Superman was always
I
like,
remember that. That was hilarious.
"Yeah." Superman would be like, "What makes you think you can sit here? Because I'm Batman." Yeah, but I'm Superman. Yeah, but I'm Batman.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
it's,
it always kind of gets me when they do that. Like, I'm Batman because I'm Batman.
Yeah. And then
Like,
later on, they
That
did
is like a non-starter as an argument, really.
yeah. And then there was a bar with the supervillains, and like that was hilarious. It was a great series. It was really funny. So I highly recommend it. All right. When you guys are ready, let me know, and you can investigate the stairs. So
Cool. We'll do that.
Yep, ready.
Let's
right.
do that.
You roll up to the stairs. You can see that these stairs look to have been burnt into the rock, and with the opening also burnt into the rock by what appears to be acid, based on the way that the rock actually appears to have melted into place. And they bend upward and through a very tight opening going up.
Okay. I suck in my fat belly and head up the stairs.
All right. You follow the stairs, and eventually they open up into a very cramped, damp, humid chamber that has no light whatsoever. The walls and the ceiling are all dirt. And there are 3 beds in here They look like they're made of straw and leaves, and it looks like there were just that it. There were 3 beds or pallets here where something was laying in these beds, and there's 3 of them. So
I'm guessing, based on the count and the fact that this was the dragon's horde, we're talking about the wereboars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You guys want to give me an investigation check?
Yes.
Okay.
$26.
Yeah. You,
Holy crap! I critted that sumbitch, and so did
Good
Jonathan.
Yep.
All 4 of you begin searching at the same time. You see that there is a rather ingenious contraption. If it was the wereboars who did it, you're impressed. Or maybe the dragon told them how to make it. But there is a way for you to pull a switch, and this lever opens up a wood, or it causes a wood trap door to swing open, revealing a circular porthole that allows you to get up out of the ceiling and out into the open air. And it opens up right where you detected that a lot of the dirt and everything had been piled up outside before by the pool of water.
Okay.
yeah, sounds right. All right.
Well,
And now you guys are back out here, and you are prepared to go to the shrine when you're ready. So I think with that, we got not too early. We could go ahead and shut it down, and I'll have the shrine all set up for you guys next week, because I got to put the dynamic lighting back in because Roll20 sucks. And we'll be good to go. So
Works for me.
All right, cool.
Now,
okay, dope.
I'll give you guys your